album concept hour. The album concept hour. It's the album concept hour.
Welcome everybody to the album concept hour. I am your new host, Nathan Maney. These are my co-hosts, Dave Gallagher,
What's up?
John Aker.
Yeah.
And I'm taking over this podcast from a good friend of mine.
He's taking over.
We're doing Eyes Like the Sky by King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard for Halloween. It's the 4th anniversary of Flyover State Park's album concept hour.
Yeah, dude.
Cheers, everybody.
By the way, thanks for taking over.
4 years.
Cheers to that, dude.
Cheers.
Yeah. Does
Sure, dude.
Brad
Sure.
have a beer? Yeah, there he's chugging.
Yeah, dude. But seriously, Nate, thanks for taking over the pod. I appreciate it. Oh, wait, you haven't introduced me yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
Hold on. My bad. I'll let you do your thing.
Oh, man. So, of course, we have our special guest in the West, Brad LeBaron, who has gone on to greener pastures.
On, guys? What's up?
Hey, Brad.
Hey, how's it
He
going?
abandoned us.
Hey,
Hey, dude, don't take it so personally. It's just
It's okay.
I've been
It's okay. I'm over
been
it.
going around the city, been getting some work, and I thought it might be time to leave the nest and let Nate run the roost. You know what I mean? So thanks, Nate. I appreciate it.
What
And
up?
who else you got on the podcast today?
Yeah,
man?
we got Jimm from Inspector 34.
What up,
And,
it's me.
His various ventures.
What's up, Jim?
Hey,
Sad
Brad.
Milk
We're
Collective.
What's going on,
almost
man?
in the same place.
Almost.
We're
But
so close.
You're like, what, 5 hours away from me in some
Essentially
direction?
5 hours in some direction,
Yeah.
or like
Yeah,
6
yeah.
miles.
Yeah. It's and only 6 miles. It's about an hour a mile here.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah. But we've been hitting the clubs and really hanging out while we've been out in LA.
Yeah, I've been trying to
crazy.
show you the Hollywood lifestyle, basically get you
Yeah.
accustomed to living like a big Hollywood star,
Yeah, dude,
You
he
go
set me
out.
up.
take you to the Strip, the Sunset Strip, Hollywood Strip,
yeah,
see the stars
yeah.
on the sidewalk and the stars on the stage and screen.
Dude, we saw Skid Row for a hot minute. Like
The band or
there's
the street?
Well, we saw the band on the street actually. Sometimes they come and visit, just
damn.
like how Beastie Boys has their street.
Yeah.
Skid Row's got their street too. So
Well, yeah.
it's pretty tight.
I see Skid Row every time I pull down my pants. How about that? What do you guys think about that? That's good. It's a classic
Exactly the kind of
Hollywood
LA stuff
humor.
I'm talking about, guys.
A Hollywood
dude.
class.
Well, without
Yeah,
further
yeah.
ado, I have to introduce, on that note, our friend Gus,
All right, Gus.
who's on the Bard Reacts. There's a special guest we've had on our YouTube channel, Flyover State Park. which you're watching now.
Gus. What's
Yeah,
going on,
Gus,
man?
yeah.
How you doing?
it sounds like you might have forgotten about me for a second there, bud.
I'm sorry, dude.
It's been a Hollywood minute.
A long month. It's been a long month, and I've met a lot of people, and
Okay.
I can
I only
can
have
back
so
him
much.
up. Out here, you meet a lot of people. It's easy to just
Yeah.
for some people to just get sort of
Just
pushed
forget
out of
it.
your head. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So some
just
people
forget.
just get pushed out, and you just forget about people.
I mean, I almost forgot my
guess.
little brother's name
Okay.
the other day, dude. It was
Oh, shit.
wild. But
Yeah.
I've been loving it out here, though. All the same.
Yeah.
So, were you coming
Yeah.
back?
But
Were you
sorry,
coming-
guys. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I appreciate you
coming
being
back,
on,
Brad?
dude,
No,
like-
no. It's good to see you, man. It's
Yeah.
good to see you.
Yeah.
Were you coming back, Brad?
Dude. I'll be coming back at some point, to visit, so.
Were you kind of staying
well,
out there?
Well, hey, it's just I've been getting some traction and shit, and I think it's actually it's gonna pop off. So
Well,
Like
I might chill out here for a little longer.
you've got some offers, right?
well, good
Yeah,
luck.
I've gotten in some rooms.
He's
and,
been hitting up them
I'll take
parties,
your- I'll take this guitar of yours and pawn it if you're not coming back. So, thanks.
Oh, can I
Well,
can
I
I
mean,
pawn off
yeah,
the
yeah,
acoustic guitar
I
though?
don't mind.
yeah. Let's-
I could
I don't
use
mind
a
you
little
pawn
strip
off
this
what
place
you need.
down.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess leave what Nate needs to keep the pod going though.
We can
but
take
other
this
than
on the
that,
road. We got phones.
yeah, absolutely, dude. But yeah, dude, what are we working? What is going on today, dude? It's just a normal episode of the podcast,
Hey,
or
real,
like,
Something
real
spooky.
quick for a sec. Can you plug your ears for a second, Brad?
oh yeah. I'll mute myself. Yeah.
Okay, guys, you should definitely pawn his stuff. You should definitely pawn his stuff. He seems
Yeah,
like
that
a
stuff
dick.
looks
He's fucking a
valuable.
bigwig. He is fucking bigwig. He seems to be on his fucking high horse right now. But anywho, I don't want to just keep this too long. But just like,
I'm already on Craigslist. I got the shit listed.
It's good. I could use some little bit.
He's
We're
gross.
gonna swing some of that my way.
We're gonna
I
get some
could
good
use some red
You guys
zone.
mind
gear
if
for
I
the
unmute?
studio.
Actually, I need a
Yeah.
new guitar, and I got a lot of Hollywood
Oh.
money I can throw at you. So that just
Oh, hey,
shoot-
hey,
shoot
sorry,
me
I
a
was-
message.
All right.
oh,
Well,
yeah,
I think-
okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I think
sorry,
that
I
we've
was,
gotten a
I
little
was
bit
getting
off the
bored,
rails
you know?
here,
Okay.
and I think
Yeah.
We were
we
just talking about
right.
something unrelated. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Or,
yeah.
no, yeah,
we
it was
were-
about the green. It's
So-
about the green slime.
so
that,
anyways.
that Dave's
Yeah.
drinking. So anywho,
Yeah, right, dude. I hope we can do one of those today. That'd be really tight. Do what is Dave doing?
yeah,
Yeah.
Man,
it'd
I'll tell you
be
what I'm
tight
doing.
to do what Dave's doing. It'd be tight. Yeah.
So yeah, we're doing Eyes Like the Sky, and that's it, right? Like that's the thing today.
Yeah, I mean, so I had forgot to mention a part of our episode of Flyover State Park's album concept hour
Yeah.
today is the live version is that we have this album, and I didn't really do any research about it, but you said that you would,
Oh,
like,
right.
kind of control that side of things because
Oh yeah,
you're like
Yeah,
the King
no,
Gizzard
tight.
fan.
Yeah,
I mean,
got
I'm
it.
kind of surprised
Yeah.
that you're like
He is the
so
King Gizzard.
nonchalant about
Probably already
this
hung
right
out
now.
from
You know
all
what I
of it.
mean? Like.
Yeah, I mean, I
No
I did
offense, I'm not
see-
trying to like start some shit on the pod.
I
here,
did hear
but-
that Cavs was down on Long Beach, but I wasn't there when it happened. But yeah, no, I know what's going on with the album, dude. This one's crazy, right? So this one's kind of like an audiobook, but like a Western audiobook with like a narrator, Broderick Smith, Ambrose's dad, narrating the whole thing. And it's pretty wacky, like Western story. It's pretty crazy. And yeah, it was their second full length, I think. So yeah, really, really weird one for a second album. But yeah, what do you guys think? First reaction?
I thought personally that it was great coming in with the westerny sort of theme of it. I thought it was fun. I had no idea. Just first listen, which actually was earlier today. It was on my way home from from my job, and
Mhm.
yeah, I thought it was great. It was surprising to me that it carried through the whole album of the whole Western theme, and I thought it was super cool.
Yeah, it is a really like interesting story. Like I think you can get more things listening multiple times and shit. But what about you, Jim? Last time you were on,
Yeah.
we had you on for a similar situation. Actually, there was an audio book, audio story of sorts from the Beach Boys, right?
Yeah.
Something about the Pied Piper or something.
The Pied Piper showed up, certainly.
Yeah. So
this
how
one
does
was
this
a-
compare to the Beach Boys one?
A little higher production value, I'd say a little more structured, a little more coherent. But I don't know which I prefer. It's hard to say which one's, apples and oranges, peas and carrots,
Yeah,
so to
they
speak.
both paint a picture,
Yeah,
Like,
today was
Yeah.
my first listen to this as well. I listened to it a couple times, and I'm
Yeah.
I didn't do any research about it or anything. I'm shocked to hear that this was their
that's what I'm here
second.
for.
Yeah, I can't believe this was their second album. That's a very bold statement to make as a second album, but it's cool as hell. I like it. The Western theme. Not a big Western guy for I'm not like, old TV and movies, all Western stuff. And I always thought that stuff was pretty boring, but this was a good take on it. I thought I liked it.
Yeah. And again, like you said, like the fact that it's the second album is probably one of the strangest aspects to the album.
I was like, oh, surely this is something from deep in their career when they feel free fucking
deep cut.
around. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And like, just right out the gate, they're like, we need this out. We need
Is it
this
true
out in
that-
the world.
So I was listening to it on YouTube, and a bunch of people in the comments were complaining about how you can't get it on Spotify. Is that true?
No.
I think there have been times that it's been off Spotify. Like some of their stuff has gone on and off
Okay.
Spotify. So that was probably from a period where it was off Spotify. I think it's on Spotify.
I didn't know
again,
if there was
because I've
something
been-
spooky or mysterious about whether it's not allowed to be.
It is on
or
Spotify.
something. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Confirmed.
Because they also changed record labels at one point from one to another, and like kind of shifted all of their like discography
Their
into the new
catalog.
one.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah,
That'll,
so
that'll
I think-
complicate things.
Yeah. People don't understand how copyright works, and it takes a
No,
long
but out
time.
here in Hollywood with showbiz stuff, we understand. You and me
That's
now,
true,
we
that's true.
understand
Now I
all the ins
understand.
and outs of this. Now you understand.
Yeah, I thought I understood before, but like I really didn't know shit.
No,
until
now
I was
you're
out
the
here
expert.
for
You can
real.
talk down to anybody, and you should. It's fun.
Yeah.
You're in the
So-
And you
business.
should, and you should.
Just-
you know, like
Definitely
Just like
should.
now that you've been to California, you kind of like know everything or something or what?
yeah, you know, you take
pretty
a few classes. You know,
All right.
when
Yeah.
I dropped by the UCB. You know, so I
okay.
learned improv,
Yep.
and
You learned it
I'm
just through watching them. Okay. All right.
yeah, I saw a couple of shows. You know,
Mhm.
I think I got the basics. You know,
It's
suggestions.
That's
from the
really
audience.
stand
easy to
around
check
and
out.
yell a lot.
It's crazy. Once you're out here, you just sort of absorb everything by osmosis and immediately become a lot
Yeah, like,
better
I've
than
never
you
really
were and
been-
everyone else you knew was.
I've never really been a collared shirt guy, but like, you know, since I've been out here, it just kind of feels
Happened.
right. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. You look great. You look great, by the way. So.
oh, thanks. I wasn't fishing, but thank you so much. I do
Mr.
appreciate it.
California.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But dude, you know what would cheer you up though, Gus? We
Yeah.
got
What's
some
up?
tracks. We got some tracks from the album. You know,
Let's go.
yeah, some clips. You guys want to hear some
Yes.
clips?
Album
I love
clips,
to.
yeah.
Dude, hell yeah. Let's Nate. Sorry, Nate. You wanna it's your thing now, my bad. You wanna cue up the first clip?
Oh yeah, for sure. We're gonna play "Eyes Like the Sky."
Oh yeah, titular track.
The bad white man calling the devil. The Yavapai calling. Eyes like the sky.
Well, that was very
Oh,
Those ears
That's spooky.
that was very John Wayne of them.
it's
by the
very
way.
John
Yeah.
Wayne of them.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
That's very
damn, you're
John
right.
Wayne of them. Yeah.
I didn't think about that, but you're right. He does kind of have like that kind of timbre to his voice. I don't know if that's the right word.
All right, Pilgrim.
Pilgrim. Like you gotta like take a spoonful of gravel before you sing.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Not as gritty as Tom Waits, but getting there.
Yeah,
we
no,
play-
that's
It's more dirt
Probably
than
the
gravel.
Can
yeah.
we play 5 more seconds of that song? Or is that out of the
Ooh,
picture?
probably not, huh?
Probably
we kind of
not,
already picked
just
the
because of
clips.
copyright. Well, yeah. 'cause
Okay. We already picked the
we do
clips.
procure the. We do procure
Oh,
the.
you
Yeah,
do.
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
and that's
even if I
not a
yell
bit.
over them, okay, never mind.
Oh, you want to wait? Do you want to listen again? Did you not hear
I
it all the
do.
way?
Yes, I would love to. Yes, I'd love
Hey,
to
Nate.
listen again.
We can
Roll it
accommodate that.
again!
Hey,
The same
roll
clip
again.
twice is acceptable.
The bad white man calling the devil. The Yavapai calling. Eyes like the sky.
Yeah. Do
Wow,
you-
he
do you
stole
guys-
your
That is
guitar, Brad, by
straight
the way.
out of a
There it
John
was
Wayne.
again.
I stole it. I bought it for
What, dude?
$5.
Dave still. Dave, you bought it for $5.
It was a steal.
Oh,
Literally.
This is
Well-
a steal.
I mean, I guess. Well, he says he bought it, so
It was legit off some guy off
I'm
Craigslist.
okay. I think I'm okay, right? Yeah.
I-
Well, anyway,
It's
that
for a
track.
good cause.
So that was Eyes Like the Sky. It was the first track of our King Gizzard album today. and starts you right in the middle of the story. It's one of
Really
those,
sets the tone.
Yeah, it sets the stage, sets the tone, introduces you to a character, and it's like the
Yeah.
beginning of any good Western, you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Definitely.
Which again, normally I don't care about, but I'm interested because it's sounds
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
It's I like that. It's like
gotta
the
love a
classic,
song epic, man.
I mean,
yeah.
not to be contrarian as the host of this podcast, but I feel like
No,
Ennio
take it away.
Morricone. Ennio Morricone is probably a better Western guy, but you know, I mean,
This brings
I mean,
a little
I
more
suppose-
modern.
I haven't
flair
heard
to
every
it.
single King Gizzard
Mhm.
Lizard Wizard album, and you know, like
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
Western. It's not a
Yeah, yeah.
spaghetti Western album.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
for
this
me,
is
for my money, the best thing about all those westerns was the soundtrack. Anyway, so this is just
right. No, it definitely
furthering
follows
that
that
along.
pattern for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's actually fair. Like the music over Westerns has always been pretty on point, especially with Morricone being
Yeah.
the
Master.
Morricone. I don't think it's Morricone.
Yeah, but
More
like
of
Especially
nothing,
him being the
nothing can quite
the
live
guy.
up to that, I guess. But
that's yeah.
and I mean,
But
I don't know if I'll
I
be
do
able to
think
live up
it's
to
a really
the host
great-
role myself. So you know,
Hey, just give yourself some time. You just started. Like, I know it's probably like a little scary right now, but like,
Nate,
I believe.
Nate, it's okay. It's okay, Nate. It's okay, Nate.
Well, thank you for the
Yeah, I mean,
for the
maybe you could
sentiment,
use another.
Gus.
Maybe Gus can fill in sometimes too. You know? what
Yeah,
I mean?
you know,
Like,
I mean, maybe
Yeah,
we could
Gus
just like
is-
it feels like it's
doing a
too
great
heavy
job.
of a burden. You know?
That was actually
Right.
a very hostly thing that you did there, Gus. That was real host-like behavior.
That was pretty. Yeah, that was pretty good host behavior right there.
I just thought I would help out as best as I can, and I
Yeah.
know that I need to give assurance sometimes, and it's great for people to hear assurance, and it's great for people to hear
Yeah.
that.
positive affirmations.
And this has
yeah.
also
You know,
been.
I haven't like officialized Nate's like hosting yet.
Well, it sounds
We'll
sounds
really-
like
we
can
it
talk
sounds
later.
like
We
you're
can talk
stuck
later.
in
Okay.
California for
Really?
Oh, never mind.
No, we can talk later. We can talk later about
All right.
that.
I don't know how I
But,
feel about that right now, but we can talk about that later.
What?
That's for
What now?
sure.
Oh yeah, sorry. So it's this kid that Eyes Like the Sky is this kid that learns how to kill because of a bunch of fucked up stuff that happens to him. And then we get on to another track, but I don't know the title of it.
He's
Because I
like
don't have it.
17, right?
It's the
I
year of
remember
our
hearing
Lord.
earlier, I think
by
he's
the end of this, where we're checking in, he's 17. I think that's the oldest he gets in the story, if I
Okay,
remember.
cool.
That
That's-
sounds
that's
right
sad.
to me.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Okay. Yeah.
He starts at 17, and that's where he gets to.
Hey, that's the way it was in the olden days. That's just
I mean,
how that
that's
was
true.
just.
In
it's
today's
true.
time, that's like
That's true.
96.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He's
I mean,
like an old man.
Oregon
At
Trail,
17,
we're headed
17,
west.
He already had a family, retired. He's good.
Yeah, he was
Uh-huh,
done.
yeah.
His feet were up.
Yeah, 401k.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know how like modern day, like the horses, if the leg breaks, they're like, oh, we got to shoot it. Like
Yeah, put it
that's
down.
what happened like in the 1800s. It'd be like, oh, well, this guy, his leg broke. I guess we got to cut it off. You know, like
I guess we have to
just
shoot
shoot
him
him.
out back.
yeah, we
Yeah,
got to
what's
shoot him
the-
out back. Put him out of his misery.
Not going to spend the
Surgery with
money to
no
cut his leg
anesthesia.
off. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Died
yeah.
of Died of
Quality of
dysentery.
You
Oregon
know?
Trail stylies.
So, what's the name of the second track, Nate?
It's the year
I
of our
forget what it's
Lord.
Oh, the year of our Lord. Right.
Well, that
This is where
sounds
this is
wholesome
where
and nice.
This is where it really starts the story. So why don't we hear a little bit of Year of Our Lord?
Yeah.
There were two of them, both young and fit and desert hardened. They were lords of where they lived, and they had no foreign teaching from white men or Mexicans. Except for one thing. They hated the Mexicans more than the white men because of their cruelty. And they'd learned cruelty from the Mexicans very well in return.
Oh boy.
Why? Okay,
Not
all right.
after money.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
hold on.
Flying through
There we go,
these
there we go.
clips.
Yeah, I'm
It's
doing.
okay. We're just
yeah.
flying.
We're
So,
doing
that was-
inexperienced with Brad's setup here, which is to be expected on You know, like
Hey, that's all right.
telling
That's
me
all right,
he's
man.
moving to
You're doing your best.
California like in late September, right? So,
Yeah, I
but
mean, I
anyway,
did tell you with like really no kind of heads up, so that's on me.
Yeah.
Like
And
a
Brad,
sink or
you're
swim
still
thing.
you're still having them work with like a MacBook brick, right? Like one of those old big.
Yeah, I left him the brick. Yeah, I
The
left him
computer's
brick.
huge. I
All
can
right.
see it from here. It's
Yeah.
massive. Yeah.
It
It's
seems to be
dial-
holding up though.
It's dial up.
All right.
As long as no one picks up the phone, we're solid.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good. That's
You
I
can't
don't
get
think that'll happen.
Dial up is the best for audio. You just can't get a clarity of signal like you can with dial up.
That's it's like
It's the vintage
analog,
gear.
Yeah. So
A
in
little
that track,
dial up story. No.
Here's did you have a 5-minute bit for,
Yeah,
for the dial up?
I have a
Yeah,
tight
can you do a
five
quick
just about dial up, but we can save that for some
Okay.
primo content.
Yeah. That's a good idea. But yeah, so in that clip, I chose that clip in particular because I was first of all confused by it because I was like, oh, why do they? I mean, I was being ignorant about history. I was like, oh, why does this Native American tribe hate the Mexicans so much in particular? And then I did research about the relations between Native American populations, Mexican populations, and American populations, and I was like, oh, this is a whole lot messier than I originally remembered.
Yeah, it turns out
You know what I mean?
everybody treated those guys real bad.
Yeah.
It
There
turns
was
out,
no
yeah,
good.
yeah.
There was no good colonizing presence. It turns out.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh yeah, they're still part of that wave of colonizing. So, still not the Yavapai Apache are
Damn
probably
colonizers.
not still thrilled about that.
and then of course all of those
Did-
sort of things meld into each other as people are like intermixing, and
yeah.
then also other people are colonizing and displacing other people over time, and just
The
not to
colonizers
diminish
can
it
be
at all,
racist
but,
against
like,
each other and
yeah,
everybody
exactly.
else.
Yeah.
Yes, we
That is
like some
possible, yeah. In this day and
Yeah,
age,
yeah.
despite what some people
People-
may think.
yeah. Despite what some people may think, racism is complicated and complex.
Brad, did you just learn about that when you were you've been in California?
Some Hollywood
Yeah,
stuff, yeah, big time.
I got a little bit more woker, while I've been out here.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Kind of seeps into you.
I took our guy to some meetings just to make
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
he didn't speak out of line.
Yeah.
His wokeness is
Embarrassed
an
me
all-time
when
high.
I was bringing him anywhere.
Yeah. I
Wait,
don't
he
wanna- I don't
embarrassed
wanna-
you?
No, I just wanted to make sure he didn't, so I took him
Oh,
to all
that-
these. Yeah, so he's
I
learning.
see.
He's doing
Yeah.
good. He's doing
Okay.
good.
All right. I'm glad that you were
Yeah,
able
there
to.
were a few terms I
Jim,
didn't
That's a 12-step.
know that I wasn't supposed to say around here. Yeah.
There's just some things you got to learn
You
when
gotta
you
give me
come out.
time.
Did you have to hold his mouth at certain times,
Yeah.
Jim?
Yeah.
Just a little bit, not more than
Bite
usual.
the tongue.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's a
Not more
learning
than
process.
not too much
Yeah.
more than
Yeah.
usual.
I'm just,
Yeah.
No, not really.
All right.
Not really.
He's
But,
cultured.
Me having
I
lived
don't-
out
I
here
don't
for
think-
a year or so now, I am basically from here, and I can tell and
Yeah.
know everything there is to know about it.
Right.
And I've seen a lot of this before, and
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
this is just what's got to happen.
Right.
Right.
Okay,
And I think
all
what's
right.
got to happen is we got to move on to the next clip. The raid.
Oh,
There's a
dude,
third clip?
That's a
Yeah, there's
Look at
there's
that.
another
yeah,
clip.
Nate.
Yeah.
Good
There's
job,
so many
dude.
clips.
Yeah.
What's track 3, man?
The raid.
Oh boy.
The raid. Here we go.
They were not after money. They were not after alcohol. They were after guns and young children to raise as their own. War had made it necessary to take child captives. The rest would be slaughtered.
Man, I love these clips you pick because they just explain what's going on. You know,
It's
Yeah.
a story.
Well, yeah, that's the
they
That's
they
the
explain
album,
the
yeah.
story that's going on. You know,
yeah. It's well, because like that's what we're saying. It's such a weird choice for a second album because you have this band that you don't know that well yet, and then the second album has no vocals from anyone in the band.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just a weird
Yep.
decision. Can you guys still hear me?
Mhm.
So when did this
Okay,
country
good.
band
Yeah.
called
I
King
walk- I
Gizzard
walked
become a
inside
metal
Wi-Fi.
band?
This country band, yeah.
Oh,
It's a country
so
metal
it took
band.
a few more years. It took a couple more years, but
Before they go
they
metal?
got there. Country metal, dude. Hell yeah.
That's where the money's at.
So
Dude,
guys, so
I
up to
do
this
want to hear that, honestly.
up to this point, what is the story that's told so
Yeah.
far? That you've
Based on
picked
these
up
15
from?
second clips?
Last track. Last track. Basically,
screaming.
the Native American, the Yavapai Apache were scouting out the raid,
They hate
Um,
Mexicans,
and they were.
but they also hate
they
Americans.
dislike Mexicans.
Yep.
Yes, they hate the whites too,
Yep.
which we will find more about later in the story.
Right.
And they kill all the men. They take the women and children because they need. I think the quote was, "War needs children" or something. Something pretty bleak.
That
Hold on.
sounds familiar, yeah.
That sounds really
Yeah,
familiar.
yeah. He says, "War made it necessary to take child captives." Real
always
bleak
does.
stuff.
Always
Oof.
does.
And so,
Future.
yeah, the
Tale as old as
the
time.
third track, he does the raid and he kills, the man.
The what?
And takes the
It's-
He kills the
children.
what?
That brings us to. Sorry, no, I apologize.
Oh, the men and the children. The women and the children?
He kills everyone else but the children. The children is what they
Oh.
want. They want the children.
Of course.
That's what Wu-Tang's all about, too.
Has that cleared
children.
everything up?
Yeah.
That's true.
Lock them up in their
Kind of a
36
Wu-Tang
chambers, huh?
situation.
Oh, jeez.
we did that album.
Yeah. So speaking of that, I guess the next track kind of gets into some of that.
Some of
So-
that Wu-Tang stuff. Yeah, the next
So we
track
get-
is
do we get
some happy
hard
track
left
stuff?
turn.
Oh,
to the
let's play
album.
some Wu Tang real quick. And
It's a
then
happy
we'll-
track.
Yeah, let's switch over to Wu-Tang real right quick.
Man,
and then,
protect your
we'll get
neck.
Back to King Gizzard. No one was protecting their neck during this whole album, dude. I swear to God. But yeah, what's the any questions first of all on the story before we move on to track 4? All
Yeah,
right,
the story's
what is
pretty
track 4,
clear.
Nate?
Story's pretty
Track
clear.
4
I
is...
do have a question.
Oh, wait, yeah,
but
let the
it's-
questions...
but it-
I
I
rule
I
for
do
the
have a
question.
Show Gus.
I do have a question, but it's not. You keep going in and outside, right now, and you keep
Oh, yeah,
connecting to
it's,
Wi-Fi and disconnecting.
That's the issue, I
Um,
think, yeah.
Yeah, that's just Sorry, keep
Well,
going.
that's more of a
It's that
personal.
Are
shitty
you-
California Wi-Fi.
Have you been doing, like, for YouTube, Betty White? Do you know Betty White? Like, when I
What?
say that,
Oh.
what do you think of the Betty
Oh,
White?
you
The
know,
Betty
Betty-
White.
The Betty White prank show.
Or
that
like,
she had.
Yeah.
the powder, the
I mean,
crank.
That was
Like,
my
you
question.
seem like
they've
you're
been
pacing.
adding.
Mm-hmm.
They've been adding like a salt like dishes, like
Yeah, it's impossible to avoid
Just
out
like
here. They do just put it on your
a
food.
spoonful. You know?
A spoonful of what? Sugar?
Yeah.
Spoonful of
pretty
sugar
good.
makes
I
the
love it.
remedy
Whatever it
go
is, it helps the
down.
medicine go
Uh,
down. And I don't
yeah.
need to say
I
anymore.
don't know what it is. I don't
So-
question it.
So,
I don't
anyways,
Okay.
the
All right,
next
But
track.
essentially, TLDR. I don't know where the good Wi-Fi spot is.
It was working
trying to
way
find
better
it.
when you were outside, but I understand
that's
why
real.
that's not a
Yeah.
viable
Way better
option
outside.
for you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but-
It's just-
and you're in
it's just
complete
so-
darkness.
It is darker, and
spooky?
you look.
Am I spooking
spooky
you guys out, though?
It
It's
is very
spooky, but it's
Halloween
cool.
vibes.
I mean, I guess
yeah.
it is kind of Halloween. It is very Halloween.
It is spooky, which works.
Here we go.
Oh,
Here we
this
go.
looks
Oh, yeah.
great.
I got some.
Now you look like
Here we go.
serial
Hey, you look
predator.
great, dude.
Out in the moonlight.
Let's move on to another track. Man.
Okay.
We'll bring Chris Hansen in.
Play Drum Run.
Chapter
Drum
2.
run.
Miguel O'Brien ran with the Apaches. He ran and ran, and as his legs grew, he glided over the desert earth.
Oh, we didn't say that.
That drumming is spectacular.
That's why they
Yeah.
called it Drum Run.
Yes.
Yeah.
A fun drum run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun drum run. Fun drum
fun run.
Drum
5K.
Fun drum run.
It's a fun drum run.
Fun drum run. So it's
Sounded
drum
great.
run.
Emphasis on the rum.
So
Yeah,
I don't quite remember. Is that whole song, excuse me, with that same beat?
I think for the most part, like it stops for a little bit to get
It's
into
a short
this
song,
kind of.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shorter one.
okay.
It gets into some
Alright.
chimes, I think, for a little bit, and then back into the drums.
Man.
But yeah, mostly this. Yeah.
I love the quality of the voice recording in this. Just that like sounding like it's like coming through an old cassette deck or something. You know, it adds. To
Yeah.
Adds
Yeah.
to the feeling.
One thing that we should mention that we haven't mentioned yet is that is Broderick Smith, who passed earlier this year. It was
So
Ambrose's,
who is Broderick Smith?
So he's Ambrose's
Matthew Broderick's
father. he's related distantly from down
First
under.
name is the last name. Yeah.
Right.
But
That's
so
right.
he's Ambrose Kenny Smith, who's in King Gizzard. It's his dad,
Oh.
and his dad was in a '70s group called the Dingoes from Australia.
Oh.
That checks
Yeah.
out.
Dingoes.
The
What is
Dingoes.
that?
Guy.
Dingo ate your baby.
Usually that's
Elaine
the most
Bennis is
famous
correct.
Dingo reference, but yeah. So yeah, it's R.I.P. He's got an amazing voice, obviously, for this, and
Yeah.
he knocks it out of the park.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds.
Sounds perfect.
He
It just
sounds like-
It fits exactly what they're trying to do. Like it feels like the old timey. It's like watching Big Lebowski.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Mhm.
oh god, I can't remember the name. The guy at the bar, the actor.
Oh,
Sam
Sam
Neill.
Neill.
Elliott.
Not
Elliott.
Sam
Yeah,
Neill.
yep,
Sam
Sam
Neill
Elliott.
is Jurassic
Yeah.
Park.
Where he just kind of brings out like
Wait.
kind of like reads like a story and it's like, oh, the dude.
Sam
Kinda
Neill
like
is-
does the voiceover for bits. So it
Yeah.
works
It's like
like I feel like it's the
Sam
same
Elliott.
thing like that. That old voice, he's just like telling
Yeah.
the story. What's going on?
Mhm.
He's like,
What's
I got a
going
big
on?
mustache.
And
The
rightfully
mustache
so,
makes
because
me
that's
gravelly.
impressive.
Hey,
Yeah.
Nate, what do you think about that? That Sam Elliott has a big mustache. Is that good or bad?
I'm pro giant mustache Sam Elliott.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
pro.
yes.
I am pro giant
I
mustache.
think it looks
Sam
great.
Elliott, though,
especially
is
with the especially
not
with
very
cowboy
woke.
hat. You know,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, he looks
Yeah,
great
right.
with the big mustache. Or he's been in I think a couple roles recently where it was shaved. I think,
Oh, that's off.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's
is weird.
That's wild.
which is
That's
weird.
wild stuff.
I think he just lost
Yeah.
a bet.
some weird wild stuff.
weird wild stuff. Yeah.
Nobody's hiring Sam Elliott because of him not having the mustache. That's how he's
What if
getting
he-
the mustache
that's a
is
good
getting
point.
him the gig.
Well,
That
very
is
good
true.
point.
That's the.
you can
calling
probably
card.
pay half the amount and get shaved Sam Elliott.
Yeah, maybe that's they're on a budget.
Yeah.
You know,
To
Brad,
get him
if
if
you
you want to blow your wad, you get the full mustache. Sam
Yeah.
Elliott.
Brad, if you can get Sam Elliott on the podcast, I mean, better yet, if you could take the podcast with you to California
I
to
might be
do
able
it with
call
Sam
a
Elliott
few
there,
people.
and then keep it
Yeah.
there and stay with it.
Yeah.
Nate,
Sounds like
Nate,
Nate's
I
trying
don't
to
know how
unload
long
the podcast.
Brad is going to be in California,
Sounds
so
like
you
forever.
might need to be the guy to figure that out. You know what
Okay,
I mean?
all right, fine.
Like,
I mean,
No, I got
It's-
you.
it's-
man. I got
it's-
you.
I can
Brad.
try to contact Sam Elliott. It's
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
But
No,
he's in
and
LA.
I
mean,
I
Brad's
don't
out
know
in
if Sam Elliott's even
California.
in LA.
We could sell all this shit and probably get a cameo for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
What I graduated from UCB, and Sam Elliott was an old UCB guy, so
Oh, yeah.
I know that.
Sam Elliott,
He'll be-
hilarious improviser. One of the
He
one
is
of the
so
greats.
I
great.
mean, yeah.
He's so funny.
Infamous for his improvisational.
Most
qualities.
people don't.
He's-
Every
he's on.
scene he's ever acted in is 100% improvised. Actually, they
That's
don't
what
give
people
him a
don't
script.
know.
They just let him loose. They don't even bother
So
to
people
write
don't
anything
know
down.
about Sam Elliott.
He's always off the
Yeah.
rails.
He's so off.
They didn't
He
even cast him as the
ripples.
narrator in Lebowski. I mean, he just walked in and was like, "I'm just gonna say shit."
started narrating.
Yeah.
You can do what you want with
They
it.
just
Perfect.
and
He
they're
just walked
just
into a
they
scene
just
and
rolled
started
with
narrating.
it.
Like,
They
all
literally
right.
just rolled with it.
He said, "Guess what? Check this out."
Check this shit out.
Improvise
be
this whole
rolling.
fucking thing.
They
Read
started
a script
rolling
around
right
what I
then.
say.
It's so crazy how he did that. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
Good for him. Good
He's really
for
bringing
him.
it this year.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So drum run.
Is that song?
Is that song that we just heard, and
Which had a
some
killer
stuff
drum
happened
run.
after the raid. This is okay. So this is like sorry, I went in the dark again. This is the here. I'm sorry, guys. Here we go.
Ugh. Okay.
That's way better.
This
I'm not
is
scared
basically
anymore.
the montage scene. So this is like in any Western. This is he's growing up. He's learning how to fight like the Apache. He's given the name Eyes Like the Sky, and he's becoming quite a fucking killer. So
Quite the
by
ladies'
the
man.
end of this track, he's a killer. He's a ladies' man. He's killing ladies. No, he's not killing
They're
ladies.
different kind of ladies, man,
yeah,
but certainly
different
some
kinda,
kind of
sorry.
ladies.
He's killing in a
Yeah.
certain.
On a different
Killing
level.
in the name
I've been in LA too long. But he's like, he has the tools necessary to kill. And then what's track number 5?
Well, track number 5 is going to be probably our last track for the break because this is a 10-song album.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
So,
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do like
This
that.
next song before we go to our break.
That's
and
actually no, that's cool. My phone's
discuss,
battery is like getting kind of low, so
is
that's
it
actually
dying?
perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's probably
Gotta
okay.
go charge
Yeah.
it.
All right, so
I got to charge. I got a party I'm going to later, so I got to make sure to
Right.
Dude,
keep it
come
nice
on.
and
Of
charged.
Man.
course you
Yeah.
do, Brad.
Hollywood.
Yeah, sorry guys.
That's just the
Hollywood.
way it is, guys.
Yeah, if I were, it would be giving up on an opportunity, and that's just leaving money on the table. So
Bradley, California.
Every second you're not networking is money lost.
yeah. I'm sure there's an acronym.
Shit it
for
in your
that,
own
too.
hand.
It's like, yeah. But yeah, what's I think you already said what track 5
yeah,
is.
it's Evil Man, and we're gonna
Evil
play that
Man.
track right
Evil
now.
Man.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
When he came to, he was trussed up, on his back on the ground, looking up at the Americans. He had not been killed because they had noticed his blue eyes and knew he was one of them. So, at the age of 16, Miguel was back among his father's people. But once more, a family he loved had been killed.
This is a perfect soundtrack for watching you walk around in the dark right now, Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it
Perfect
would
for
be
the
West.
spooky
help the
season.
It's like
vibe.
your own soundtrack right now.
Yeah, this track does seem like
Walking in LA.
walking
Walking in
in
LA.
LA and
Dancing
just
in the
chilling,
street.
feeling the vibes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I hope you're doing okay, Brad, over there. So
Well, yeah, I'm doing okay, man. Like, it gets hard sometimes.
The lime tree is
nights.
keeping you company.
Yeah, the lime tree's keeping me company.
That's good,
I'm happy.
that's
I'm
good.
happy. I'm happy. Yeah. I'm happy. Yeah, it's great.
One of the
Everything's
perks they
great.
don't mention about LA is there's free limes everywhere you go.
Free limes.
Yeah.
So,
no
what
idea.
are you doing for work out there right now? I mean, I
Oh,
know
you know,
I know
this
the
and
writer's
that.
strike ended recently, but like, SAG is still out there, right?
I mean, I was, there was a few,
I saw you out there on the
deals I
picket
got
line,
going
right?
under the. Well, I was kind of there for different reasons. I was like, there's like the
Were you-
protesters, and then like anti-protesters,
You're the
right?
counter protesters. You were
So
counter
you
were
protesters.
arguing- protesters?
Yeah. I was.
you were scabbing. You were
I
scabbing.
think they call it scabbing. Yeah, scabbing. That's
You
what they
showed
call
up
it.
with a
That's what
sign that said,
man.
"Please, please let me work. I
Yeah.
will work for free." Right?
Yeah, and I actually
Or
got a few
food.
offers, and it was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Way to go, Bo Dits.
I got a few contracts, down the schedule, down the calendar,
Mhm.
whatever I'm trying
Some
to say.
commercials, maybe.
Right.
The
Like,
Drew Barrymore show.
How do you know about the commercial, Nate?
oh,
Oh
I
my god.
I saw the
Dude,
Hep B
I saw that-
vaccine
I
commercial.
signed the NDA for that one, so like,
Yeah.
you gotta keep that one under wraps.
The
Okay.
leak.
That Clearasil
It was
commercial.
the WikiLeaks.
Yeah.
The Clearasil commercial. I really, I saw you in there, and I was just ecstatic about it. Actually, I mean, because it's my buddy, my old buddy Brad, is what I would say
He
about
made it.
Mm-hmm.
you. So
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. I appreciate that.
yeah,
They did say they're keeping my likeness for, for future use, which I think was kind of flattering. They scanned my,
Before
face
and
and
after.
body, and they're gonna.
How much do they pay you
I've
for
heard
that?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't need to be paid for it, I just want to be in a movie, like I want to be in stuff. So
Just
it's all good.
free scan for them, and now they have your likeness for all their before pictures for the rest of the time.
Mhm.
Yeah. Maybe I'll end up starring in a show, like.
I mean,
don't
I
know.
always thought you looked a little bit like Paul Dano
Oh,
with
thanks, man.
glasses, and
Yeah.
in that movie Girl Next Door, his name was Klitz.
Yeah, Paul
Yeah,
Dano.
Yeah.
I was just
You could
about to
put
say,
your
I'm
face
so
over-
glad people know him as Paul Dano now and not
Yeah.
Klitz. Because that was a
Famously-
dark period in my life.
Famously played Brian Wilson in the
Exactly.
biopic. Yeah.
He made a name for himself, so it didn't stop at, oh, that's the guy that played Klitz, and you look like him.
Oh, good old Klitz McKenzie.
But only
church
really
camp.
from that movie, to be honest. Like, not from anything else that he's ever done, because he's
Yeah,
got like
that's true.
different-
That's when me and him looked exactly the same.
Yeah.
And I was kind of mad, honestly. Like, I was like, fuck you, dude.
Real quick.
But he had a big dick in that movie, so I guess that's
Yeah, I guess.
cool. I don't know.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
it
shame
looked
to
like
little
him.
dicks, but
It's, Anyway. Is what you going to say, Jim?
Oh, I
He
wasn't.
did
gonna say
have a
anything.
big. I was going to say something. My name's Gus.
Gus had
Oh,
something.
sorry. I thought Jim said something. Sorry, my bad.
California
No,
Brad,
Jim.
calm down.
My name
I-
is James. My first name is James, so I'm technically a Jim.
That's outrageous.
So,
Holy fuck.
so you were probably referring to me, probably.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. Well, I mean,
Just
I don't know.
clarify from now on.
this is my LA gym though, and you're gonna definitely have to go by Gus. You know what I mean? Like,
We got,
Okay.
we got Jim
LA
and then
gym has got to be
Jimothy.
primary gym, if I'm being honest. But
Alpha
it's,
Jim
not,
and
it's
Beta
nothing
Jim?
like
Right.
Yeah, there
Jim
you go.
Prime.
no.
Omega.
Jim-
Yeah,
Prime.
he's Jim Prime. Yeah.
Alpha Jim Prime, you can call me.
Yeah, yeah.
That'll be
Alpha
good.
Jim Prime. Yeah. We'll call you Beta Jim. Yeah.
Oh,
Is that all right?
BJ for short. You like that?
Okay, for short.
Yeah, I guess I'm okay
Okay.
with that. It's
Cool.
kind
cool.
of shitty, but
sure.
Hey,
Should I
you got to
change
start
mine?
somewhere. You got to start somewhere. Like,
yeah.
and
Okay.
once you come out to LA, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like,
You come out to LA, you can reinvent
I've
yourself
never-
as anyone you
I've
want.
never-
My name's not actually Jim.
yeah, but he's Jim Alpha out here.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he
Alpha
can be
Jim
whoever you
Prime.
want.
Brad,
Right.
Jimmy.
Someday I'll make
Did you
my
just
way
say
out
Jim
there.
Prime?
I've never made my way out there. I've never made my way out
Hey,
there.
man, you just got to do it once. That's all it takes.
Brad, you have anything on track
One-
5
one visit.
montage music?
What?
I have something to say about the track 5.
Good, Gus. Go.
Okay, so it all seems it seems like the same. I don't know if it's a chord structure. It's probably just the chord structure, but it sounds like that they're just it flows so well, and I think that's the great part about this album. That
Well, I've always wanted them to do it again.
you've always wanted them to do it again.
Do this album
Like
again.
do this type of sound again. I
Well,
guess.
Do you think that they should re-record this album?
that would be
Note for note
incredibly
recreation.
disrespectful.
Well, they're
to
no
the
longer.
Chief
They're not.
Rock
They're
Smith's,
not in a country band anymore, though. They play
Yeah.
metal
Do a metal
about
version of
dragons and
it.
stuff.
Yeah. They're like,
they're far away from horses and
And that
deserts.
pop song changes. I
Yeah.
still hate
They're
dancing.
different people now, Brad.
Or I might like dancing, whatever.
They like dancing or hate dancing, one of the two. Yeah. Usually,
As long as
I
they're
don't
taking a
know.
clear
Ted
stance.
dancing? No.
Ted dancing.
The Hansons, hockey or the
Hansons.
Hansons Umbop, one of the two.
Yeah.
the dancing hands.
Pretty much the same thing.
See, man, that's why we miss
Yeah.
you. The riffing and the jibing and you
Yeah,
know.
I mean, this has been a lot of fun. Like
hipping
it's,
and the hopping.
It's reminded me of all old times. Like I don't know.
When you used to have
I mean,
fun with us.
I still got some auditions out here or whatever, but maybe I'll come visit sometime soon. Like
Wait, so you're doing another Clarissol audition, right?
Yeah, even
Yeah, they
though
want me
they
back for a
scanned
second
you, they
one.
make you do.
Well,
You're making
it's
you
the
do an
before and
audition.
after, so he has to wait a bit.
yeah.
Oh right.
Well, yeah, they haven't.
He has to wait.
fully-
Right. You're right.
Yeah, they haven't like.
He's got to be
kind of,
clear.
dialed
Mhm.
it in yet.
They cast you. They're
Right.
solid on casting you for the before, but they're not sure if they're going to use you for the after.
Yeah, they want to see me a few times, see if
They'll get
I'm
Paul
like,
Dano to come in.
yeah. They already have his likeness. You know what I mean? They already have.
Yeah,
it in
he's
the
scanned
system.
in.
They got his Clintonus.
scanned in. Yeah.
What's interesting is also the first time you tried it when you auditioned for the commercial, you it really fucked up your skin really bad, and it was all you were breaking out everywhere, and it was on your forehead
That's when
like
you're
you
blotchy,
look-
Brad.
Yeah. Well, I'm
you
using
were
a filter
Blotchy
right
Brad.
now.
We called you
You know?
Blotchy Brad, and that
Yeah,
was
I'm
when you
using
were
a
Well,
here.
not
right
your
now.
face. Not your face, though.
You can tell, but
No, we didn't.
in LA,
no, we didn't
you have
no.
a filter
Not
on all the time. They
Yeah,
just
the
kind of you
filter's been
can.
great.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, those
filters are a really good
Snapchat
part
filters
Of being
yeah.
around here, yeah. As long as you never actually like meet up face to face, it's like perfect.
Mhm.
And
I
who
thought you always
does
had
that
a face like a
anyways?
cupcake, and there's always hearts flying behind you.
No, that's
Yeah,
the best
yeah,
one. You
you
got to
know.
work your way
Yeah,
up. To it.
that was interesting with the hearts flying
Yeah.
behind you. That was definitely a weird.
It was
Yeah,
a dark
yeah.
time.
Yeah, sometimes I de-age, when I get into a certain auditions,
Have you seen the old filter where you can old filter yourself?
dude, yes.
Oh, elderly
Yeah, but
Brad
in
was
LA?
slapping.
In
Well,
LA,
I'm trying to-
definitely not.
Yeah. Well, I'm just
And-
saying. Well, if you're trying to get into, some kind of older action franchise like
Expendables.
Yeah,
Expendables,
that's true. That's very true. But
Age it up.
when they came in, when you came in for that audition, they said that they didn't have to de-age you, right? Because you already looked that way.
Well, it's before the clear cell.
Well, I mean, that's what they said, but I just.
No, I think it was
I
after
let
the
them know that
clear
it
cell
was an
because-
option.
Oh, the
You know.
marks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing that now.
Well, yeah. Well, when I
Yeah.
actually got in there, they saw the marks too. They were like, oh,
Yeah.
and I don't know what that meant, but
I know. What it
Dollar
meant, but I'm
signs,
not
Brad,
gonna
dollar
say
signs.
anything
Yeah,
about-
dollar signs.
So in this
There's a
track,
big O face. If you know
um,
what I mean.
Yeah, this track, Evil
And
Man.
this track
You know what
is-
it meant?
Explain it, Brad.
Man, it means
Do
break
the work
time.
for
is
me.
so
As you
the
should.
Yavapai Apache that he was staying with,
Track 5.
they
Great
got
track.
killed in a raid. So he got comfortable with this family, and then his new family got killed. But the only reason he survived is because he had blue eyes, and they were like, "Oh, I think that was from one of the families that got raided back in the day."
Eyes like the sky.
Eyes like the sky, yeah.
Lucy with
So
the
they
blue
didn't
eyes
know
like
which family
diamonds.
he was from, so they
Oh,
just named him
shit.
like from two kids that were captured. They like just put those two names together and assumed that he was one of
That's
those.
how we got Brad LeBaron.
And that's how we got Brad the Baron. They call me
Story
eyes,
about
eyes
Brad.
like the sky. When the
Based your
sky
whole
is
life off of the
hazel
story,
brown.
right? Yeah.
yeah. Except for in
Yes,
my
don't
case,
talk
the
him
sky
up
would be
too
hazel
much.
brown. It would be a different
Hazel
kind of
brown.
sky.
Sky's a little dark.
Yeah, it's a dark.
The
I
night
don't know
sky.
what's wrong with the sky, but yeah. But hey,
Don't talk him up too
my
much, guys.
my like battery is like
that little
really
icon
getting
looks like
low.
it's you're
No,
gonna
yeah,
die
I
any
think
second.
so, and
You
I need to
better-
use the
Run.
bathroom.
You
And
gotta get a
John
charger
already,
going, dude.
Time
Yeah,
for the break.
yeah.
Or a
Had to-
party, I don't know,
uh,
whatever you're doing.
So yeah, you guys have fun with the
Dropping
rest
us
of what you guys are
like
doing
it's hot.
tonight. And
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
really?
see
You gotta
guys,
leave?
Never.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, so you're not
I'll
gonna
see you
just
guys
like
when I see
switch
ya.
to like you're not gonna
In
like
the
plug your
Viper
phone in.
room or
No, I gotta go.
Oh,
ski.
okay, you're going to the party. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I could
You
probably
going
handle
to the
it.
ski
Yeah.
lounge?
That's what they said. Yeah, that's what they called it.
the
Yeah,
skeet
so-
skeet.
Okay.
yeah. I'm excited, man.
Brad, we,
So-
All right,
Yeah,
well,
we,
have
we
fun,
meeting,
man.
we meeting
Well-
up at Jumbo's Clown Room later?
Oh, you know it, dude. You know it. 2 a.m.
Hell yeah, 2 a.m. at the Clown Room. I'll see you there.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Let's go.
All right, well, Brad, pause for a second because I got to say something that's like, you like Gus said earlier, just like you got to mute yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Mute
I'll
yourself
mute
for a
myself.
second.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like on the second half, we got this other guest coming up who's like way more into King Gizzard, and
Way
Lizard
more
Wizard
impressive.
than you would think. Like ever, like
He's got a whole
even
React
more than
channel.
Brad, and yeah, he's got a whole React channel, and I feel like, I feel like he's gonna go some farther.
The second half's going to
a
be
lot
way
farther.
better, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Guys,
Okay, cool.
Guys.
Because I was
All
about
right.
to leave and just head to Jumbo's now, but
Yeah.
I'll stick around if this new guy's going to be
No.
better.
Yeah.
yeah, let's hope he's a bit better. Brad sucks.
I mean, I wasn't going to say
he's
because
been-
he's you guys' friend, but
I mean, he kind of just like left this whole thing on me and stuff, and just I don't know, man. He's just
I mean, he's cool. He left us all the shit to sell, but I mean,
yeah.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
that's
hit me up
always
about
cool,
that guitar,
though, you know?
please.
Do you guys see how he's just like looking around and like not knowing what's going on and
Yeah.
just like picking his nose and shit?
no,
Yeah.
trust me,
We
for
should
4
just, like-
years across this table, I've seen this look before.
We should just like cut him off,
It's
just like
not
go to the
new.
break now, and just like
He has so
Screw
many
it.
boogers. That is
This is good. You guys
Oh
are giving me a
God.
ton. You guys are giving me a ton of ammunition to use against him when he inevitably becomes more successful than me out here. So this
right,
is
we're-
great.
Hey guys,
we're
guys,
on
you
break
might
now.
hey, can I?
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah, you can leave, Brad.
Man, yeah, but
Oh
we're
yeah,
we're
I,
about to
I
leave,
gotta get
so-
going, man. I
Yeah.
gotta roll.
Okay.
So
Or we're
Yeah,
about to
so do
say
we. We
here.
gotta roll too, Brad.
No
we'll
one
see you
cares
later.
about your
All right,
party.
all
I
right,
mean,
peace
have
out,
fun at your
dog.
party, bro.
yeah,
Okay.
man. Yeah,
Peace,
bro.
man. Thanks
Bye,
for
Brad. I'll see you
talking,
at Jumbos.
Cali boy.
Welcome back to the Album Concept Hour. I am your new host again, Nathan Maney, sometimes known as Nate Maney.
New and better in host.
New and
Yeah,
better and
true.
improved host.
That
Yeah.
Brad
You're doing
guy.
great.
You know?
This is way more fun
Kind
than
of a
any other
dick.
time I was on the show.
Yeah, 100%.
So Nate, we got new guests.
We've got a new guest.
Oh yeah, no.
And
what's up?
our guest, the former host Brad LeBaron, had to leave, and now
A
they're
Hollywood
joined
party.
by
Had
an
to go
even
figures,
larger
dude,
fan of
doing
King
shit.
Gizzard,
Fucking figures.
even bigger Lizard Wizard fan than you could imagine, Bard.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Okay.
Where are
Yeah.
you from, Bard? Well,
Yeah,
tell us
what's
about
going,
yourself.
What's going on? So, what's going on? My name's Bard. I got a Bard Reacts thing on this channel, and I got my buddy Seth with me here too. We're on like different time zones right now entirely, but like I got him around. How's it going, Seth?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's
Just
going
chilling.
on? Thanks for coming.
No,
thanks
nothing.
for coming on. Thanks for coming on, dude.
I'm glad you had me, which I'm surprised by because, I know Nate's a host now of this damn thing, but
Well, yeah, I
Yes.
told him like, we were like a group deal, if you were going to come on that if I was going to come on, you were going to come on for this
Dynamic
one,
duo.
So, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, he
an
obliged.
official Bar
Yeah.
Reacts.
Yeah, you know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
I'll drink
Hey, I
to
got
that.
my poncho on. I'm ready to go.
Dude, hell yeah, dude. That's a nice little poncho. That's a nice little
react.
dude.
Some country
Yeah.
times.
Damn, I'm reacting to that poncho right now.
King Gizzard's reacting right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. 1 out of 10. No, I'm just kidding. We don't need to rate my poncho.
Great to meet you guys both for the first time, and what an introduction that was.
Hey, what's going on, Jim?
Thanks,
What's
Jimmy.
going on, man?
Thanks, Jimmy boy.
Hey,
Yeah, so I
Bard,
think
nice
that-
to meet you.
Yeah, I think
I've
Bard
seen
is going to
you
have
on
some.
the guest list.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bard's going to have some decent insight.
Yeah,
You got
so
a lot
I've
of, I
actually
heard you got
listened to this one
trivia
before.
and,
Yeah.
and tidbits and
Yeah,
stuff.
well, so
He
so I
is the
haven't
Lizard
heard, like-
Wizard.
I mean, I wouldn't go as far as to say that I'm only about like 3 or 4, 5 albums maybe now into the
I've been
discography.
I've
But
been
you
trying
heard
to
this
get him
one,
into
though.
it.
This is the second one,
I
Bard.
heard this one. Definitely heard this one. This is my favorite so far of the discography.
I got him into this, and I
Yeah.
think it's an important
Yeah, thanks, Seth.
album to listen to. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah,
I think
it's
it's an
got some-
important album to listen to,
Yeah,
and it's makes you. I think it made me
it's got some
smarter.
good messages. It's got some cool stories going on. I learned a hell of a lot about the old West. I'm actually out west right now. I Did Brad mention that we were out here together?
No,
not at all.
Brad
he's never mentioned you at all.
Really? Are you serious?
Fuck Brad.
What the hell?
Wait.
Man, I've been out here the whole time, and like,
Where you been? Me and Brad hung out the other day, and he didn't even mention you at all. Where
Really?
have you been at? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've just been mostly hanging out in the hotel rooms with the dog and stuff. You know, I've become his
Brad
dog
was
sitter
showing
over
his.
here.
Brad was
That's
excited about his lemon tree and lime tree. He said he had to go to a lemon party. I don't know what that was all about.
What?
a
Jesus,
classic
man,
LA
wow.
lemon party.
This is. I swear to God, this town is like.
Yeah,
Awesome.
and that
He's
lemon
getting sinful.
lim-
out here.
that lemon party thing was totally cool. But I will say he was like, "Yeah, I got a Sprite tree out back because it had."
He had a 50-50.
Lemons and
You're
limes.
It's got
He
Sprite
said
in it.
he said that. I think it was just unripe limes or lemons.
Huh. So you
Or
think
lemons.
It's always
No,
greener
it's,
on the other tree.
Sprite trees are a real thing out here. That's a very LA thing.
Sprite tree. So like this is what the soda's coming from. Is the
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Sprite
make them out of those
tree.
specific trees.
I
They
guess
grind
so.
up the whole tree.
Yeah, imagine sun drop on a tree.
That's pretty cool, actually. You know, the
But guess
more you-
what?
the more you
When
know,
Brad-
you know,
When Brad told me that, I said, "Suck on." That's all I said to him.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Hey.
I know what you're talking about.
When
Yeah.
the tree gives you lemons, you make something.
You make something
Like a lemon
suck
party.
on.
A lemon
Yeah,
party
When a tree
But
gives
yeah,
you lemons,
with
you make
old
something. Words of wisdom.
lemon
But
tree.
like,
But
I've
Bard,
been hanging out with him a whole lot. Like he keeps going to these parties, coming back real late and stuff. I mean, I think that he's mentioned a Jimm. Are you Jimm?
Yeah.
He
That's
said, well,
me.
he said Jimm Alpha though. He said Alpha Jimm. So I don't.
Yeah, okay.
Do you respond to Alpha Jimm better?
Alpha Jim Prime. Yeah, that's me.
Alpha Jimm Prime. Right. Okay.
Papa Jim.
Yeah, dude. He said he's been having some cool times. So no offense to you or
Yeah,
anything,
no,
or
I've been
LA
trying
thing, but he's
I've been
just-
trying to show him around town, but he definitely it seems like he's been sort of getting a little bit of a big head, like going Hollywood a little quick. You know, everybody changes when they come here, but it's happening, you know, right away with them.
well, his Facebook is Hollywood
Yeah.
Brad, so I'm guessing things have been changing.
Mhm.
Yeah, he changed that before he even got here.
Yeah, I saw that. He was like, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm going to make it. You know,
He got in the car to start coming out here, and Hollywood Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's already pumping gas out here.
And why wouldn't he take
Yeah.
this whole venture with him? You know, like he left all of his microphones here for us to sell
Yeah,
if
no,
we wanted to.
He like said that like I could use this computer here. It's like 20 years old or something. It's like
He probably went to buy a
awesome
new one
something.
already.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what?
I don't know where he's been.
Yeah,
Well,
everyone's
guys,
got a new computer out here.
I saw him on the side of the road as Deadpool, right? I ripped
Are
off
you-
the mask because I
Damn.
knew I heard it was him.
Was he like a
And guess
hitchhiking
what?
Deadpool, or was he
Man.
doing
No.
stuff
Do you have that
Hollywood
weird? Do you have that
Boulevard.
tiny
Hollywood
hand?
Boulevard? Oh no, that's him. I see that
was there?
Deadpool every
Yeah.
day when I'm walking down Hollywood Boulevard, like everyone in Hollywood does every day.
I went.
Is he handy on scripts?
So what's a dead pool?
Jeepers criminy.
You haven't
What's
seen
the
or heard of
Deadpool?
You don't know what the
the
Deadpool is?
Deadpool
So you
and
pick all these
Deadpool.
celebrities and you have to when they die,
Okay.
you get a number and you're trying to guess
Yeah.
like who's gonna die first. I think that's that's the Deadpool.
Bard, you're in
So,
Hollywood now.
okay,
You got to
okay.
get out of the hotel for at least a day.
Right.
man.
Right.
That's
well, I
one
mean,
way to
like
do the Deadpool.
Brad
That's
You
said-
gotta hit at
Right.
least
Says
one
I-
Jack in the Box.
Brad says I can't leave the hotel. He says it's dangerous out here, you know,
Well, he is right about that.
For a country boy out here. So you know, I've just been chilling here, drinking some beers, and you know, cutting back.
Cheers
So,
to that.
As long as you're enjoying your
but
trip.
I like
There's no wrong
the
way to
greenery.
travel.
I like the greenery that got around.
You
here,
get some,
you know
get
what
some
I'm
good
talking
beers out there, Bird.
about. There's some good beers. Wait,
Yo.
Nate, do you got a segment about beers on this show?
Oh, there might be a segment about beers on the show. Oh yeah, what
Yeah,
is
I think-
Dave drinking?
Yeah, I've heard a
Yeah,
few
what-
episodes. Oh damn! What King Gizzard record is that one?
This is
from?
upsetting.
I haven't
That's
heard that before.
that's like a death metal
That's some
one.
wild stuff.
It's
I
after
heard
their
that
one
Rash,
ourselves.
That's after the
actually.
Crunchy Crew. They kind of wanted their
Okay.
that whole Metal Dragon experience they've been doing.
Oh right.
I see.
Okay. So Dave, you were asking what I'm drinking right now.
Yeah, what do you got?
I'm drinking some Ballast Point Sculpin.
They still make the balls point. That's good. They got the Sculpins out there in cans now.
It's actually from here. I got
they got
from the
cans
source. Yeah, it's San Diego, California. That's where
Canned
that's where
at the source.
They stopped bottling, now they can
staying
it.
some of the time.
All right.
And then I also picked up some of this Lead Dog Brewing's peanut butter stout, and I've been really enjoying that.
That
it's real-
sounds disgusting.
Yeah,
It
it
tastes
sounds
like peanut. It tastes
bizarre.
like peanut butter, and it's a little weird at first, but you get used
You're not
to
making it sound better than I thought it sounded before.
it. You get used to it, Like a couple sips in, you're like, this ain't the worst thing.
So it's not just Belgian Beaver out in California making peanut butter stouts. There's other breweries making peanut butter stouts in California.
It's becoming a thing. It's maybe the new IPA. You know what I mean? What about,
I can see that.
It's an IP.
Yeah, it's pretty much the
P
IPA
is for
craze
peanut.
has changed into the stout peanut butter stout craze.
So,
Damn.
So PBS.
well,
PBS.
what about you, Bard? What are you drinking? Yeah, you just said that.
Oh, that's what I was drinking.
Yeah.
What about you guys? I'm gonna turn it back around to you.
All right. Well, I'm drinking Potosi Tangerine IPA, the greatest thing since
I think they've been
sliced
sponsoring Nate
oranges.
secretly.
I think I
Brad
sponsored
was-
them secretly.
Brad was desperately looking for some Potosi Tangerine IPA while he was out here. That's something.
But it's a small town
That's gonna
brewery
be a
in
tough find,
Wisconsin.
Bard.
We
And
drove
it was
there.
It was not a rain.
I can sell a few more Brad's things, pay for postage, and we can send you out a couple 6-packs.
Oh, there you go, man. I don't even. You know what? At this point, dude, sell what you want. I won't even tell.
And just
No, he don't need it. He just got a pay raise. He just got a pay raise. He knows.
Yeah. It
He
sounds
knows.
like he's got some stuff going on. What about you, John? You look like you're sipping on something back there.
Yeah. I'm sipping on some Steel Reserve, some high gravity
Nice.
lager.
Tight.
My
That's,
Very
a,
famous
that's,
Wisconsin
about, that's
staple.
about what?
Increase.
That's what I like to drink when I'm
8.1%.
drinking beer. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think
That's
that's,
about
it to drunk.
8.1%. That is what it is.
Yeah, it's a strong.
Oh my god!
Got a
It
nice
turns out
little,
I'm an
got a nice
alcoholic.
little thing.
What
Shit.
about you, Dave? What are you sipping on, Dave?
well, let's see. Tonight we started with a little Bell's Hop Slam. We went to
All right.
Phase 3's Ecto Cooler.
Okay.
Ecto.
That was the green
Cooler.
beer.
Interest. Green beer.
Mandarin and orange. We got some 18th Street Dime, some hazy IPA. We got some Great Notion
Okay.
hazy IPA wrap, and now
Hey,
some Dark
you got a
Lord.
whole-
It's spooky.
You got
No.
a whole selection
Well,
over there, man.
Real quick though, what you got popped open now?
Just cracked the little Dark Lord. Nothing crazy. Just their stout. But you know,
Dark Lord.
it's spooky.
Yeah.
All right.
It is spooky.
Hell yeah.
Well, thanks for having us, by the way, guys.
Oh yeah.
You gotta thank
For
Nate,
sure, dude.
the host.
It's been nice.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Uh,
I'm now the steward of your studio.
He's a sound
here. I mean,
engineer.
Yeah. What about
The
what
beer
about,
engineer.
Jimm and Seth. What about you guys? Jimm, you sipping on anything?
Oh, I'm just having it's just a seltzer, a regular sparkling water. It's a Waterloo spiced apple flavored seltzer, which I had never seen before and is fucking really good, actually.
It's like a spicy water.
Yeah, it's like a spicy water almost. Yeah,
Okay.
It's like a
California
malt
limited
malt
edition.
cider.
California
Yeah,
limited
yeah.
edition, apparently.
Would you say
Same thing.
yes, Queen, to that?
I wouldn't, but somebody
I don't-
like me might.
Okay.
Yes,
somebody might.
clean.
Yeah.
I think
I've heard
Brad
about
would.
I've heard about that.
Yeah,
All right.
Brad might.
Yeah.
Bud Light Seltzer Retro.
He's
Bud
a
Light
Oh,
crazy
that
Retro.
guy.
sounds a
Retro.
retro.
Just
All
like
right.
how all the alcoholic seltzers were back in the olden days.
Yeah.
Sparkling.
Yeah.
Back
Bartle
when
and
they had
James.
Black and
seltzers
white.
Back in the
Back in the good old days. But yeah, cool. Well, it's good seeing what everyone's been sipping on. Nate?
Yeah.
Nate.
Yeah, I mean that was
sorry,
a great segment.
I don't want to tell you what to do.
I know. I mean, like I said,
know?
I feel like I was saying before that Brad just kind of was like,
up and left, went to California.
Peacing out. I'm gonna move to California. I'm not taking the podcast with me. I'm just leaving everything behind.
You guys leaving?
He picked me up the day before. He picked me up the day
Forever.
before. He's like, I need you to drive across the country with me and watch my dog for like a month. I'm like,
I can do that.
Oh, so are you from
It's
Wisconsin?
cool as hell that you just said yeah.
Well, I was. I mean, usually me and Brad are in Wisconsin, but like he had to come out west for some reason, so I decided to. Well, he needed help. He needed someone to babysit the dog, so he gave me a couple of beers.
In the hotel.
Well, yeah, he let me sleep on the couch at the hotels. Sometimes they got couches and rooms.
Sometimes you get a little pull-out bed.
Yeah. He's been letting me sleep on those. Sometimes, on the floor.
Sometimes the lobby.
Sometimes the lobby if it's a little tiny room.
If it's nice.
It's got
those lobbies usually have couches, though. That's nice.
Exactly.
You got the little water with the lime and cucumber in there for you to enjoy.
Yeah. As long as your buddy's got a room. What track were you guys listening to before?
Yeah, so
Brad took off?
we just got about halfway through the album, and I was wondering if you could help us piece together the story of Fort Whipple. And I mean, I'm sure that the clips that Brad left us with were pretty good. As long as he didn't skimp on that part. But
you had a whole video, so you'd be able to help us out on this.
Bart, I showed you this too.
Yeah, no, I remember this one. This one is a lot of fun. So, I'll try to remember which part of the story we're in when I hear the clip.
I'll let you take on over, man. After we hear the track.
Well, yeah, this is how you got me into him. I think this was like the gateway. Like you played some of this, and I was like, "Oh, is this like country western?"
Gateway Gizzard.
Yeah,
Gateway Gizzard. Yeah, that's what they should call this. Hey,
take it away.
Take it away,
Nate. Fort Whipple.
So fast that men treated him with care. But he was slow to anger, and when angry, swift and final in his reply. In the Arizona desert in the 1860s, he had every skill that you needed to survive. And he was just 17.
And he fought from...
I love that song. I love that song.
That was a cover of the Beatles. She was just 17, right? It's weird.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You almost got me for a second, Jim. You almost got me for a second there.
I was just playing around. I know that's not actually the song.
Bard,
you Hollywood types like to joke.
Bard, is this a whole just monologue story album, or is there music?
So that's the thing. It's just a monologue kind of story album.
Nice.
Like it's really interesting. And this one, I believe
there is music.
There is some music in this one. Yeah. But this is one that's got a lot of air or wind coming up in the headphones. You know what I mean? I love the little wind in the background. You kind of hear the west a little bit. Yeah. That kind of stuff.
It would be nice to hear some of that.
I'm part of the band, though. I'm the wind guy.
Yeah, the wind maker.
It's a sweet gig if you can get it.
Man, it's rolling in the dollars.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, there's a lot crazier stuff that happens in other tracks, but in this one, like, it's another kind of like setup track. They're kind of telling you, getting you from A to B. You know, he's been given a name of Jebson O'Brien. So like, they just kind of took one guy that they thought was lost and another guy that thought was lost, and they just kind of mashed them names together. And I guess that's what they call them now in Fort Whipple. So
he's got a new name.
Got a new name.
Yep.
Besides, I was like this guy. He's got his new name, and now he's a gunslinger. He can shoot some guns and do, kill people the way the white man kills people in this story. So he's got all the tools, all the accoutrements to murder pretty much anyone he wants.
They call him Deadpool.
Now I understand that reference.
There you go. Now you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
So,
what you guys think of? What do you guys think of the album so far? No, it's a weird one. I mean, it definitely I didn't know what to think of it when I heard it.
It's definitely the
first.
best country western album I've heard, and it, talks about the details in no uncertain terms.
I agree.
I really love the deep voice that he keeps coming through with. The
narrator,
like the narrator, is like
the Sam Elliott.
That is just epic.
Like somebody made a album out of Blood Meridian.
Yeah.
This could be like Darth Vader or something.
It's the kind of thing that could so easily be like end up being corny as hell. But it actually it's done so well that it just hits. It's really good.
Yeah.
Very well executed.
And the horses again.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, it'd be cool if maybe they return to this at some point. But
this would be a cool as hell album to see done live. I think if they did this album front to back live,
a full album, just
great
record
show.
That would be really cool. Unfortunately, Matthew Broderick Smith died though recently, so they're not going to be able to do it anymore.
Well, they can do. Find a new narrator.
Yeah, or get their do the recording.
Not as good, but they can find
maybe Ambrose does it.
Yeah, somebody could do it.
Get the same kind of feeling and attitude. They could cover it.
Here, listen to that, King Gizzard. Get your shit together and do this.
Get your shit. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Come on, Lizard Wizards.
Yeah, they don't do enough, I guess.
Well, I guess I should get my
I heard
shit
they do
together
a lot.
too.
I just haven't. I don't.
They only do 3 or 4 albums a year. I mean, come on, they got how many more months in the year?
Put together a live show that we want for us.
It's the exact show.
Who will we ask?
But yeah, I'm only over to Oddments or whatever. So that's about as far as we are. Me and Seth got another one coming out about Oddments.
Did you like that one? Just a little sneak peek.
I honestly, I don't remember. It's been a little while since I listened to it, so I don't remember, if I'm being 100% honest.
I was gonna say it's up to you, Bart. It
was also the second episode. I was drinking a little bit, I think. But, yeah.
No, really?
Yeah.
What's
that mean?
What's that mean? Sometimes you get halfway through the second episode.
What's that mean? He was accusing you.
That's what that means, right?
Oh, right.
Now I can just play these clips whenever I want.
Deeply upsetting.
What was Bard drinking?
Yeah.
Did we and I, Bard, we got to re-listen to that one.
We already did that part, but
okay.
All right, Bard, you love this album. What's the next track? Lead us in. Give us a little info on the next track.
Track 7.
It's track 7, obviously. Obviously, it's track 7, which is called
don't be
Godman's
stupid.
Mad Goat Lust or some shit. What's that called?
The Godman's Goat Lust.
The Godman's Goat Lust. Yeah.
This one's
Who
my
doesn't
favorite.
like a nice goat?
The Godman loves it.
The God-man with the Bible was in the back room of the chapel at Fort Whipple. The God-man was deeply engrossed in satisfying his goat lust with a Yavapai girl.
His goat lust.
No, what is the next song?
like
'Cause
that.
that sounds like you took a clip from like Tom Waits. What's he building in there? Like, what's he building in there?
That's my favorite track on the album, almost predictably.
I don't like what happens to that track. That's a scary track. You know what I mean?
It's a spooky Halloween bar.
It's real spooky. It's real spooky. Like that one was like, I was like looking at the lyrics. And I was like, what in the hell's going on here?
Guys
What
messed
in the
up.
goddamn hell?
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, John. You got a lot to say about this album, huh?
Well, I always
Yeah,
got
John.
a lot to say about a lot of stuff,
Yeah, man.
It is true.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
That's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
That's always me, man.
Well, I heard
I
you're the
love that.
local.
Real chatty
always-
Kathy.
I heard you're the local country boy in the group. Is that true?
That's true. That is very true.
That's pretty cool, man. I'm a big country guy, and you got to be careful.
I love
I
the
think
country
Dave's got a
music.
knife. Sorry.
That's not a
country
knife,
music is
that's
pretty
a
good.
He's got a sword.
That's
Oh,
a freaking
shit.
sword.
God damn.
Yeah, so,
It's
shit.
sharp. I almost stepped on it
How
when I was
much?
setting up in here.
How
Man.
much?
It's for sale on Craigslist right now. Hit me up. It's only a couple
Okay.
$100.
Okay. Couple hundred.
What's a
That's a
couple-
steal.
That's a
What's
great
a couple
deal. Yeah.
hundred?
The price
man?
takes us
Yeah.
500, so I'm just
Okay.
Shit.
Well, so I don't want to bring it down a little bit, guys. But I mean, if we're talking about what's happening in the track,
God, man,
Bring it
his
down.
goat lust.
the God man is fulfilling his goat lust, and I'm not even going to say what he does, but
He's a
it's
dirty dog.
Trigger warning: he tries to take advantage of the Native American lady, and the eyes like the sky dude ain't having it.
It's a classic
He's-
perverted priest.
He's a perverted priest, like they were back then, and sometimes now, and you know, like it tends to happen. And
These guys are out there.
They're out there, guys. And
I thought he was going to take the goat out for dinner and not call her back.
that's what I.
This is not okay. This is way
I was
better.
hoping it would be.
I thought you were
it'd be a
saying
little.
at least buy the
funny.
goat dinner first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that you
Well,
know
that'd be-
that's what I prefer to what happened. It was really kind of gross what happened in this track. I remember when I first heard it, it was just like it made my spine kind of
He's a dirty dog. He's a bad boy.
Well, Bard, you were raised right. That's what we're saying.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I think my mom will appreciate that too.
You're not just
But-
take a goat out for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, I would normally, stab a God man through the throat, but like in this case, I say it was pretty justified, And
Who's the
so,
real God man?
Who's the real God man? Right, exactly, Jim. Exactly.
Does make you think a little bit about it. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, and earlier in the album, he's called Evil Man, and I know they got a song later in the discography called Evilest Man. So, like, in a way, it's kind of a prequel song. from
Yeah.
what I understand.
Seth, you got anything about the goat song?
Huh?
Doesn't sound like it.
No, I got nothing. I'm just enjoying listening to
Man,
it. To
the
be
band
honest.
already, the band
Yeah.
said it all.
He said they did say it all.
Good
didn't
art
they?
speaks for itself. You know?
Yeah. But that's the thing though. So that's so.
Is that Brad's
you think-
book?
What? Oh, well, he left it for me here.
Okay, cool.
To look at if I needed
For
to.
guidance through the discography.
I thought I saw a little heart
Yeah,
sticker, so I'm like,
right.
that's Brad's book.
Yeah, well, we're staying in the same place, but he's always.
Well, I mean,
only here
that
like 2
that shit's
a.m.,
bound to
so-
happen.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking about the next track if things go real south. So, like,
That's the killing
Just a
ground,
great
right?
Segue into the next
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like the
and-
killing moon.
Yeah, it gets so he saves the lady.
The buzzards told them the story before they got there. Dead white people, a lot of them, maybe a half dozen. Burnt wagons and arrows, but not from one tribe. Some of the arrows were different, shot hoof marks and moccasin tracks that were shaped like a white man's way of walking.
Dude, House is not Tom Waits.
Dude, right? I mean,
I feel like we're just listening to Tom Waits now.
Maybe that's who they get for Eyes Like the Sky too.
Honestly,
yes,
yeah,
I'm
that's
1,000% on this board.
That's a
1,000.
no-brainer, actually.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I
Let's
don't
get him on there.
King
Do it
Gizzard,
up.
you're listening. Free idea. Take it.
King Gizzard and the Weight Wizards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tom Waite and the Lizard Gizzard Wizards.
Yes.
Or something. I don't know. King Waits.
I'll buy all
and
those
the
shirts.
Lizard Wizards. Yeah. One of those things. would be
Stickers,
pretty tight.
The
pins,
king
whatever
waits for
they
the
got.
lizards to
Print up
deliver.
stickers and
Beer
for all those
koozies, I'll
out-
take them all.
Yeah.
We'll start one of them internet campaigns. Hashtag. You know what I mean? We'll get it going. Eyes Like the Sky 2. Tom Waits.
This is the best
down.
idea I heard in 10 years. I'm all in.
Yeah. So
I'll sell
Um,
Brad's bed for this.
Okay.
What's
We'll crowd surf this.
yeah, Brad? Guys, Brad sucks.
So is the proper abbreviation King
Yeah, he
Giz
kinda
or King
does.
Jizz? Never
Oh,
mind.
it's however you want to.
Brad
Oh, okay.
Wizard and the Lizard Wizard.
If you're-
Bard.
If you go
So-
to Giz Fest, some people call it Jizz Fest. It's the King Gizzard Festival. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Is there a reason they would call it Jizz
These guys are nuts.
I've
These
never
guys
been
are
there. I've
out
never
of
been there.
control.
It's down under. You gotta go.
We are out of
go
control.
Down. Yeah.
Guys,
Sorry. What's up?
Seth.
what's up with the type of music that goes boom, 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 boom?
That sounds a little jizzy to me.
Is that like carnival music?
Sounds like
Papa.
carnival music or polka.
Papa.
Yeah.
Because that's what that sounded like.
Yeah, it
Oh,
does.
little
It does
bit.
have a yeah.
Well, yeah, it's true. There's not really a lot going on, like musically. It's more like exposition on this one. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah. Like this is the one where like the Apache. So they come across a bunch of white people dead, right? And they find out that like it's actually being framed. Like this is actually like not Indians killing people and then pretending that it was Indians, making it look like it was Indians. So like we got this like situation where he knows it's a setup and he knows that there's some people faking. But then something real sad happens, right?
Oh.
Song. Yeah. Spoiler alert, guys. I know, but spoiler alert, the lady gets shot. And it's
Oh,
sad.
shucks.
It's real sad. I
Hashtag
don't know what
song.
to tell you guys, but like at the end of the track, they just take your heart out right from under you. It's tragedy. But
That is
Yeah.
what are you
tragic.
gonna do out in the old west? You know what I mean?
I don't know why her
Make a
heart
song
was under
about
me.
it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I gotta say that you
So
said
anyway,
something about the
sorry, not to bring
circusy
it down,
vibes.
guys.
You
Yeah,
brought me
something-
down,
you
Bard.
did.
Well, let's see
Yeah,
if this
but
is there
that's-
another song that can bring us back up. Will the next song
Well, I
have
guess
a
he
more
does.
positive note?
So he does give himself a little bit of a revenge spree.
Is there a
So-
redemption?
So yeah, the next track I think has got some cool stuff going on. So
Revenge sprees are generally pretty positive, so that's good.
that's, yeah, it's usually good things mostly.
Only good things
considered
come
good.
out of revenge.
Yeah.
All right. So here's Dust in the Wind.
That death was going to walk among the shooters. Chapter 6. There is one thing that a white man should never do, and that is move towards an Apache, because you will never get there. How do you catch dust in the wind? The young man saw the way they were coming by the movement of insects and birds, and he knew where to go.
All we are is
All
dust
right.
in the wind.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
And who actually said it first, man?
Who did? Who did? You know?
There's no way.
I
to
saw
know.
Bill and Ted.
There's
I
no
thought
way
it
we can
was-
know about that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it could have been Bill and Ted. They got in there before everyone with that time machine.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. That does open up a lot of possibilities. But yeah, that one though, I love what they say there. They're like, you know, you should never move towards an Apache because you can't catch dust in the wind. It's like, damn, dude. I was like, the sky is like part of nature.
Like
now.
ninjas.
Totally
You know.
crazy.
He's like ninja his way through the wilderness and
Jiu-jitsu.
stuff. Yeah.
Now you see me and now you don't.
Yeah, it's like that magic movie you're talking about.
Magic
Yeah.
Mike?
No,
Shazam.
now you see me, now you don't. No, the first one's now you see me. The second one's now you don't, right?
Like
Oh,
Mike,
I
where
think
the
so.
kid gets the magic shoes. and
Yes.
they can- yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Magic
I remember
Mike
that one.
Basketball.
versus like Mike.
Magic. yeah.
Like
I
Mike.
watched that.
Yeah.
I watched that celebrity deathmatch style.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That'd be great.
so yeah, he gets his revenge on a couple of the guys. I don't think he kills all of them. I think he like kills one of them, and then he wounds another one. And I believe he leaves a couple of them wounded, so that he can come back with the bigger tribes do.
I see.
Like a bear.
Stuff. Yeah. So I don't know. But I love the drumming and the
It's very
atmosphere.
intense.
It's
The whole album,
cool
the whole
soundscape.
album, the drumming has been solid.
Really creates
drumming real good in this band. Yeah. I wish that they would. I hope they do more with the drum. You know what I mean? Like this is impressive, but I can only imagine. But yeah, it's got that freaking driving kind of. Whoa, what's up?
Guys, I'm sorry I'm back. I had to go to the bathroom so bad. I was literally going for like 25 minutes.
That was a long bathroom break for sure.
It was my cousin stepped in and I fucking booted him out. It was the worst thing ever.
Your cousin Seth?
Who's this guy?
Yeah, his name's Seth. What? He was on and what, talking for a while or I'm sure he was.
Yeah.
He loves to fucking talk and
no.
just spout his fucking mouth.
He was really jabber-jawing away there.
He was wearing some sort of sack around him. He changed his name on your Zoom to Seth, and so I'm glad Gus is back.
What?
So.
He showed his bare stomach on the stream.
Seth right now?
Are you Gus?
Come on. Yeah.
I've heard about you.
Well, nice to meet you.
He was a real ruffian.
I'm Gus. Nice to meet you.
I work with Seth. I'm Seth's coworker.
You do? Oh, nice to meet you, man.
We work
Seth invited this guy over.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
All right.
Am I still here?
Yeah.
So far.
Good.
Frozen,
so far.
for sure.
But I'm frozen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Great. That's really great.
Oh, great.
I'm glad that's happened.
Well,
you look great though.
Well,
you look great.
Frozen in a great position.
How tech savvy are you, Bard?
I don't know. He just kind of threw me this computer and expected me to kind of figure it out. You know what I mean?
It's showing right now.
Yeah.
Did you click the frozen button on the Zoom? Guys, don't tell him that there's no frozen. There's no frozen button. I'm just joking.
If he wants to
Another
exit,
reason I really
can,
hate Brad.
and then re-enter it.
I could exit and re-enter. Yeah, I hear that sometimes helps. Why don't I do that quick? And I'll be right back with you.
That's all right, Bard. It's all right, Bard.
The last track.
You can try stopping your video and restarting it if you don't want to re-enter the whole room.
Let's see if that.
I'm gonna react to this.
So
video
earlier
so hard.
I tried doing that and it did work. So I'm gonna jump out and I'll be right back. Nice to meet you, Seth. I'll be sorry, Gus. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll see you in a bit.
Or
man, we need to convince Bard to
God.
bring Brad back to Wisconsin and deflate his fucking bubble that he's on.
Sucks so bad. Guys, what the fuck is going on?
But you guys want him back that bad?
I mean, to be honest, I cannot handle taking on his podcast. I've already completely given up my own creative things because I'm so busy in my life. I can't take on his podcast for like the next however long. He should have brought it with him to California, frankly.
Yeah, it does look like a lot to bring.
Yeah, but then he wouldn't have any people, though.
That's true. That's true.
Also, California, where dreams die. So
it's a whole thing.
I feel like you're right on that. With like, why would we ever want him back? Like, no one should really want him back at all.
I mean,
I get it. You get comfortable.
The best part is we
could
finish this whole video with really not inviting him back into the chat.
Yeah, you guys want to just try to get through the rest of the tracks?
There's only a couple of tracks.
Yeah, there's only like one more track. Oh, it looks like he's back in. Looks like he's coming back in.
Oh, he found a back door.
Yeah, he found a back door. Oh my God.
Bard reacts.
Backdoor Bard.
Is this still Bard? God damn it.
It looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, this is the dog. It'd be great if it was the dog.
Oh, wow.
Hey. Kind of smoke ass motherfucker.
I feel like I should have.
Wow, that's pretty brazen there. Wow.
I feel like I should have reacted to that.
Hey, but
these California green, dude, I love it out here.
Must be Brad. Brad's
still
out
you're
there
right. You're right.
Yeah, California green is better.
Yeah. I mean, it's not illegal, so that's better.
Where's
I mean, that's
Where's your home? Where's your home state again?
Oh, I'm from the South, kind of Alabama, Georgia area.
The general South.
The general
Okay.
South Alabama,
Mobile.
Georgia area.
The Alabama, Georgia.
Mobile
area.
Alabama?
I was here, there. You know what I mean?
Alabama,
Before
Georgia, the
before I moved
bi-state
to-
area.
Are you saying you've
Yeah,
been
you know what I
everywhere,
mean.
man? Cross the deserts there, man.
It's like
Is
the,
that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm kind of one of them wandering Joes.
A Willie Nelson type. Yeah.
It's like
yeah, if you will.
Johnny
If you
Cash.
will.
it's like the Edward Sharpe and Magnetic
Magnetic
Zero
Zeros,
song.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm
which-
like
which-
Georgia,
Arkansas?
Alabama by way of Wisconsin. So
Right.
Just headed towards the
and
cheese.
now I'm out in California. Yeah. Yeah, the cheese, dude. Seriously though. I miss the cheese. I miss the California or the Wisconsin cheese, dude.
Right.
Those
Yeah.
happy
yeah.
cows just don't make the best cheese, don't they?
Apparently not.
It's not the same. Not the same, dude. But what was going on before I left? Sorry, guys.
Oh, we were about to
Oh,
move
we're
out of the
the-
final
the-
track
the
of the
final
album,
track,
and I
yeah.
think
One
this
track
is like
okay. Okay.
the last stop before we finish the
Yeah.
journey to
Yeah, cool.
to California with our album here. Yeah.
Right.
So Guns and Horses. I almost said Guns and Roses. Are you fucking kidding me?
Guns N' Roses. Are you guys ready to listen to the first album of Guns N' Roses?
Yes.
Let's
Starting
Secret unlocked album.
now.
Crazy that the
Yeah.
last track on this album is a full Guns N' Roses album.
The white men would be calling for their mothers and their God by evening. But the young man would be drunk on tiswin and full of deer meat. And satisfied by their agony.
Dab.
You gotta have
love
it at the
damn.
end.
Oh,
I love
man.
the
God
surf,
damn.
like the surf guitar throughout.
God
really,
damn.
that really
Yeah,
makes it.
right. You're right. There's some surf guitar in there, isn't there?
Like a whole. That's not. I don't know. It's not entirely surf.
made
but
it
like
all the
it's
way
got
west.
No,
that
it's
tone.
got a little taste of it.
There's just surf sound to the
Yeah.
to the
Teaser.
guitars throughout. It really
Yeah,
works for it.
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah. And it kind of ends a little bit like when it begun, you know. It's got a similar kind of intro outro thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In through the outdoor.
In through the outdoor, and he fucking kills the shit out of those guys, and he gets his revenge, and he's smiling, and it's cool as shit. Like I don't know.
The album ends on a high note.
Yeah, it's great. He's,
I like
he's
it.
Yeah, I would
the
agree with
winner. A happy boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he becomes like he kind of
He's a
comes full
happy
circle
boy.
into becoming like someone that is now in charge of a raid. You know what I mean?
The day.
I mean,
Mhm.
maybe it's a cycle of violence
Absolutely.
or something, but like it's also kind of like he
The happy
kinda
boy
wants to
getting
do it.
revenge.
He's a happy boy getting revenge. You
I
said
mean,
it really
it's-
good, Jim. Thank you.
On the part of the colonizers is kind of a fuck around and find out situation, as we've discovered in many other situations.
Ah.
Yeah,
Around
I
the
like
world.
that. I
Right.
like that. Fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
I bet you do.
Yeah, I love that kind of shit. Dude. I should get a T-shirt that says that.
I fuck around.
Fuck around,
And then-
find,
and
on
I
the
find
back,
out.
on the back it says "found out."
Found out.
You know
Oh,
what I
there
mean?
you go.
Front of the shirt, back shirt. Yeah,
It's like that. People say like the 20th century was the fuck around century, and now the 21st century is the find out century.
Yeah, that tracks.
oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I like that.
That
I like
definitely
it.
Yeah.
Who knew
Yeah,
throwing all the
yeah.
garbage in the water would be a problem?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it makes it. They have that. There's that big island out there.
It's just
Garbage.
a barge floating around.
Just microplastics
Yeah.
in everybody
Why don't we all
and
try
everything.
eating poison for 200 years? See how
Right.
that goes.
That sounds like a bad plan.
Sounds like a
If I'm being
TikTok
honest.
I mean, in
challenge there.
retrospect, sure, it wasn't the best idea, but at the
Yeah.
time, it made perfect sense. It was cheap.
It's it.
Poison
Yeah, I
was
guess.
cheaper than
Guess.
food.
Yeah. Sometimes that's the case.
Let's put
Yeah,
some
that's
ranch on
The
unfortunate.
way it is. Yeah.
Let's put some ranch on it. Yeah. Makes everything a little bit better.
It's microgreens and microplastics.
Yeah.
Both sides. So.
right. So what do you guys think about that
anniversary show?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the fourth
really?
anniversary of the podcast, and Brad just
dang.
went off to California with
Congratulations,
you,
guys.
and yeah, but like it's the fourth anniversary. It's like the first anniversary for me. No, not
Okay.
really. It's my inaugural episode, man. I mean, it's like two different things at once.
And he just left.
And he just up and left, with you. And
He said he had to go
wasn't
see
coming
some guy
back.
Skid Row.
What a dick, dude. That's
Yeah.
fucked up, man. Well, hey, I'm
that
sorry. I'm
lemon
sorry
burger.
about that. I mean,
Brad
I mean,
sucks.
I wanted to still be a
Brad
part of
sucks.
the project, but then suddenly he like left the entire project forever. So
Dang, okay. Maybe you know what? That makes sense. That maybe that's why he's been asking me to do more videos lately. He's been trying to.
He seems pretty done with it, honestly. From what he said
Yeah,
to
he
me when
seemed-
we were hanging out Hollywood style, he was like,
Yeah.
"Fuck those guys, fuck that dumb shit. I hate it.
Yeah.
I'm so
hate
over
it.
it."
Yeah.
What an asshole.
I hate it. It sucks. And
sounds
I'm in California now, and I'm big wigging everybody.
He
Right
did say
now,
that
man,
like
dude.
6 or 7 times.
He
That's
said
really-
it like, yeah.
Yeah,
seriously,
those
6 or
text
7
messages
times.
now make more sense.
Yeah,
That's
where he
really
said,
hard.
"Fuck you guys, I'm big wigging you real
Yeah,
hard."
I'm
damn.
big wig. Check this out. And then he
sent
went.
he sent me those texts while we've been out here together. Like
Oh,
he's just
not
He's
even
big wigging you. He
surprised.
went. Yeah, he bought himself a big wig.
He did. He bought himself a big wig.
he did. That's
It was-
true. He did.
Wait,
Didn't
he
even
showed
fit
you
right.
it?
Didn't even fit.
Huge
No,
I gotta
wig,
sleep
right-
way
fit
too
on the
big.
gotta
head,
for
sleep
his
but
right
he
size.
next to
sent
it
it
some
to
of
you
these nights.
still. What was
Yeah.
it?
I gotta sleep right next to it some of these nights. It's pushing me off the bed. You know what I mean?
Wait,
Big
so
wig.
so
Sorry.
he's staying with you right now?
Well, like we got the same hotel room, but like
Oh, you-
when he comes home, sometimes he kicks me out. But every now and again, he lets me sleep on the bed. But yeah, when I do his wig, it's just like huge. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
the wig is
Uh-huh.
way too
He
big. It's embarrassing how
sucks.
big the wig is.
Embarrassing. Yeah, it's like powder
Right.
and stuff.
I hate Brad.
I hate him too. I think I'm starting to hate him too, just from what you guys have been saying. But
No,
I'd like
well,
to stay
I'm just
around
saying,
this Flower
like,
State
I
Park
mean-
stuff. You guys are cool with it.
You got to deal with the fluffy fucking afro in your face or whatever he bought. Like he probably bought
No,
a few
it's-
of them.
it's
He sent
way
me a
worse.
Snapchat of one of them, and it looked ridiculous.
The biggest one that he got was,
Silly.
I mean, he keeps calling it a wig, but really what it is a Jamaican hat with fake dreadlocks coming down.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
what that is?
He keeps
Oh,
saying,
okay.
look at my big
Okay.
wig. Ooh, I'm such a big wig. And he's just wearing one of those fake dreadlock hats.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
Jesus, check this out. Check this out.
that's
Ugh.
embarrassing. That is. I mean,
he
I didn't know. I didn't know
FaceTimed
all
me
that,
the other
guys.
day and was like, "Hey, I just got my hair done," and he was like, "Hey, I got the."
Man, he's been
Check this
safaring
out.
for
And then he
days.
was- He was starting to whip
Yeah.
it around, and I said,
Man,
"No, dude,
if
No,
I knew all this was
no.
happening, guys, I would have tried to stop him. I didn't know that all this was going down, guys. I just been
Wow.
watching the dog and like, it's really sorry. It's really sad to hear all this. Honestly, I mean
he's
my
fitting in-
cousin. I love.
He's
him, but,
fitting in
like,
great here in Hollywood. It's on
Okay.
one level, he is doing well by the standards of being here in
Right,
Hollywood.
right. Okay, well, I mean,
you want to be a big wig, a big offensive big wig, and it works out.
I guess
I
if
can't
he's
believe
getting,
he thinks
if he's
that
getting
big
work,
wig
I
is like-
guess.
Man, he's offensive, all right.
I can't believe he thinks
Yeah.
big wig is like a thing that he should get."
He
You
took it
know?
a little too literally for
It's
sure.
very
He did.
literal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
size
even I
was
know
just
that.
crazy.
Yeah. You got a lamp. It's
It's very
creeping
dumb
in,
looking.
creeping
Right.
in on the left.
Right in front of your face there.
we're just getting ready
Yeah.
to get out of here with his stuff
It is
because he's
this
not
is-
coming
this
back.
Is, this is the first
Oh,
lot.
right.
The shit. I got a couch. I got an oven.
Oh,
there's
yeah,
a lot
that
of
keyboard.
there's
He
a lot
really
of
loves that keyboard.
there's a lot of copper in this house too. We can get rid of too.
Keyboard's dead.
Right. Yeah. You get the tubing in the bottom, by
You
the
bu-
way, I promise I won't say a word. I
You
won't
buy the
say a
keyboard, we'll
word.
buy you batteries.
Oh,
Nate, does Brad? Nate, does
$150
Brad really like that
Vintage
keyboard?
Casio keyboard.
Vintage.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's his favorite
He'll-
keyboard. That's definitely his
he'll have-
favorite
Yeah, it's
keyboard.
definitely his favorite keyboard.
Yeah.
We will
He'll
sign
have
it.
your hide.
We'll sign it,
He'll
Brad
have
the
your
Baron.
hilarious. It's gonna be
You
hilarious.
should smash it.
You should smash it.
No, this
He's
is a
not gonna
valuable
need it.
piece
He's
of
in
this is a
Hollywood.
valuable
Fuck
piece of
him.
equipment.
Fuck him.
This is a Casio Tone MT500, man. This is like
Shape.
it's even got
I know.
Oh damn.
I
It's
know.
got drum
I know.
controls.
The thing is though, you should smash it because Brad sucks.
In the interest of
Word.
hurting feelings,
Fucking
I think.
sucks.
Yeah.
No.
How many viewers can we get 20
Aye.
viewers to say smash it?
Brad's still coming home. I
Throws it at the
believe
camera.
Brad's still coming home.
I'll throw the lamp at it.
Oh,
Okay,
well, you know what?
okay,
That's
okay.
really nice
Maybe
of you,
don't
John.
smash.
I appreciate you, John. I appreciate you.
Wait, what
giving
was that, John?
I
he said he
I
thinks the Brad's
believe
coming home.
Brad's still coming home, and that we shouldn't
Okay.
just smash his stuff.
All right.
Okay.
You
That's
think
fair.
he's
I-
actually
Fair.
coming? He keeps
I
saying.
think Bard is gonna have
I
to
am a
convince
believer.
him.
I am a firm believer.
I'm already on
in
OnlyFans
the
smashing
positive.
shit on during the break.
Wait,
how do we?
That is just
Bard
me.
is a Southern gentleman
Wait.
who knows that friendship is
for real?
above like Arby's
last forever.
and
Anyways,
below.
Mhm.
we
Is it above
Yeah.
Sex.
Taco Bell?
we should
So
do
he-
our
Whataburger, I meant to say.
our exits though. You know.
Oh,
Wait,
right.
real
Yeah,
quick,
yeah.
real quick.
All the-
hang
all
on,
the-
hang
all
on.
the
Yeah,
stuff,
Gus.
John,
What's up, Gus?
You think he's coming back, John,
Yes.
because you think he's gonna like fail in Hollywood, or
No,
you think
no,
he's-
no, because he's our friend, and
'Cause
he's
of
gonna
reasons.
come
Okay.
back and
Okay.
you know maybe help us out. You know.
Well, fingers
No,
crossed,
what do you
man.
mean,
I
maybe
have
help
a
you out?
firm
It doesn't seem
belief
like that's
in
his
that
MO
in that
right
kind
now.
of hey, you know, like that doesn't have to be the
Well,
thing though, you know.
Yeah, and
All right.
we should
Hold on, hold
use.
on.
You know
I'm
what?
getting-
You know what?
I'm getting a text from-
I am a firm
I'm getting a text
believer
from-
in the positive.
Okay.
And that,
I'm getting
and
a
that
text
is
I
just
like
me.
Brad.
No,
He's
I
That
getting
does
a
not
text
have
from
to be
Brad.
anybody else.
Guys,
That
I'm
does
gonna-
not have
I'm
to
gonna-
be anybody else.
John,
I'm
I
gonna
like
text,
that about
text
you.
from Brad. I'm going to text from Brad right now. He says, "You can have Apollo. I'm out."
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
well, we'll definitely
I don't know
take
what that-
Apollo.
But
Me
he's
and my,
gonna
me
give
and
up
my
his dog,
girlfriend will
Apollo?
definitely take Apollo.
But his
I don't know
dog's in
what that means,
California.
but- That's a
Does he?
thing.
But-
Does he call
but
his
maybe-
car?
Maybe we
Apollo's
should
a
give
good
the
boy.
outro stuff.
Apollo's
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
boy. We'll
He's a
definitely
good
take
boy. He's a
Apollo
real
then.
good boy.
Well, let's use the
Yeah,
platform that he created, and just
Yeah.
everybody can just go around
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
horn and
yeah.
say
Here
what
we
they're
go.
gonna plug. I'm gonna plug the album concept
Yeah,
art, I
what's
guess,
up?
because suddenly I'm
Your show,
thrust into
yeah.
this. This is my show now,
That's true. It's your show.
and
it's your show. Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
decide that I want to do my plug first, and so album concept
right.
hour.
Good point.
That's
Check
pretty
it out.
Take
cool, right?
ownership of that.
I'm
shit.
taking
Yeah.
ownership
Yeah,
of it.
hell yeah.
So
yeah, you got it.
let's start. Gus, what do you want to plug?
Oh, what I want to plug is guschambers.twitter.com/Twitter.
Yeah.
Slash
Twitter.
gus.com.
It's a hell of a website.
Links are going to be in the description, everybody, of course.
All right, now, all right, John. What
Bard,
do you,
I hope so.
John, what do you got to plug
Gotcha.
tonight?
Not a whole lot. Well, you know, I've been listening to a lot of Britney Spears and a lot of NSYNC
yeah.
Oh, hell
lately.
yeah.
You know, because
Britney Spears has been
hey,
making a bit of a
they're
comeback lately.
yeah,
Over here.
and
Yeah.
NSYNC too. You know, they just released a new song.
All right.
You know, so
Are you serious?
yeah. They literally just released.
Unexpected.
I just heard it
Oh,
tonight
wow.
on the way here.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
Nice.
so and they did a Hot Wings,
I
Hot
saw-
Ones,
I saw
Hot
that.
Ones.
Saw
Sorry.
that on the feed. I haven't seen it yet,
Yeah.
but
They just
I'm
did
gonna watch
that,
that.
and so yeah,
That was
you
pretty
know,
good.
John,
Ooh.
can you twerk for me real quick for Britney Spears or no?
can I twerk?
For sure.
Can I twerk? Of course I can twerk.
There we go.
Yes.
Hey,
Here
who
we go.
can't?
This is the content that the internet is
Let's
expecting.
go. Oh my God, that butt is moving so much.
Damn.
That's how you get results.
Damn.
Fucking number
It was
one.
so strong,
struck
it
my
killed
brain.
Bard's
Number
signal.
one.
Yeah,
have
for a
to-
second.
That was epic. That was epic, bro. Wait, is my signal going?
No, you're okay right now. It was just a
Okay,
second.
okay, good.
That was so strong it cut
He's
your
gone.
signal.
He's out. He's out
out.
too, man. He's like, I'm twerking and I'm out.
Well,
Yes,
speaking of
badass.
Bard, what has Bard got to plug?
I think he
Oh,
pooped his pants.
what I got to plug is I got to plug, I guess, on Bard Reacts, on the youtube.com/Flyover State Park. We got Oddments coming up. So that's going to be the next Bard Reacts we got for you guys. So look out for that. Yeah.
Alrighty then. Well, I guess, Dave. Dave.
Yeah,
Dave, what do you got to plug?
Well, two things. One, I'm going to label gun everything in this house called Apollo, since you said we can have it. So we're going to get rid of everything called Apollo.
Very good loophole.
And for music-wise, I want a band that my friend Jay turned me on. I believe it was Goin. It was sort of it's a newer band that does they have roots or they're reaching back for sort of like the Afro pop, Afro jazz. The album you should check out is called Raw and Direct. It's fantastic.
Okay.
Okay. Man, it's a party. You're gonna walk around with your phone. You're gonna be smiling. You're gonna be dancing.
Yeah,
you're gonna be all in. So
this is like the next Disco Dracula. Huh?
If you like Funkadelic, check this stuff out.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yes.
And I think that leaves Jimm, right?
Yeah.
Jimm.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I've been listening to. I've actually been listening to a lot of Les Rallysace Des Nudes. I don't know how to pronounce that name at all. They're a Japanese noise rock band with a French name, and I just couldn't tell you how to pronounce it, but they're great, and it's a lot of noise, and I love it. That
sounds exciting as hell.
Yeah, it's cool. And as far as stuff to plug goes, check out my cartoon show. It's called Cartoon Show. It's my cartoon show that's called Cartoon Show. I've been doing for Channel 101 this year since January, February. The 8th episode will air this Saturday, so tune in to Channel 101 this Saturday. Next Saturday, November 4th.
Is that on YouTube?
They live stream it on Twitch, and then all the episodes are on the Sad Mill Collective YouTube. The episodes all get posted on there.
Okay.
So I also want to promote and plug the Sad Mill Collective, which I'm a part of, and all the bands and my friends that create all this art and music. Check it out. Support us on Patreon, where there's music that nobody else ever gets to hear. There's we make a lot of music that we only release on the Patreon, and also Inspector 34, which is a band I'm in, put out a live album a few months ago. You can check that out. We have a new studio album coming, hopefully in a few months in early 2024. So if I'm not on the show again before then, check that out.
You're in a band?
I'm in several bands. Could you imagine?
Oh, yeah.
What's several?
I'm also in a band called Squash, which put out an EP back in April, I believe. And you can check that out
Squash?
Squash. It's squashband.bandcamp.com. If you look for us on Spotify, there are about 15 other bands named Squash. So good fucking luck finding us that way. But squashband.bandcamp.com. Also Inspector 34.
How's Bandcamp doing right now? I hear that they got sold or something.
Yeah, Bandcamp is fucking up, but they haven't done anything drastic since they laid off half their staff and haven't talked to anybody about it.
Nothing drastic since then. Okay.
No, they got sold, and then the company.
So it's been about a week since the last drastic incident. Yeah.
Yes, and no news or updates or public statements from them about that drastic.
Just check.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
So Prime Jimm.
Yes.
Go ahead. Never mind.
No, what were you going to say?
No, I was going to ask about your series on. Said it was on.
Channel 101. Yeah.
Oh, I can send you a link to it. There's like 6 episodes now.
There are 7
link
episodes.
in the comments.
7 episodes.
I think there's only 6 on YouTube right now, though. They're 5 minutes long. It's like an animated sketch comedy show.
Do you animate it?
I animate it and do most of the voices.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, that's what
I've heard that the
That's
Google
awesome, dude.
exec character is taking the internet by storm. Is what I
Yeah,
think.
he's
So,
because he's the runaway success.
yeah, the Google execs is a runaway success. I've heard about. I haven't seen any of them. I heard about it. So.
Okay,
Oh, you got to
Bard,
check this out.
Bard react.
Bard, hit up Brad to get a hold of me because I don't know if I like you very much. So
Hell yeah. I'm down to connect you guys for whatever.
And Bard is totally down to just let that roll over him. And you got to make Brad.
You got
to make Brad
I'm pretty laid
come
back.
back, man.
Bard's ready to clown around.
I'll do what I can. I don't know. I got to text him back after this and see what he meant by all that.
Yeah.
But, hopefully he comes back. And I don't know, man. I just worry about him is all,
Yeah.
Just worry about him.
Yeah.
I think he does seem
He's
to be going a
safe.
little
He's in
overboard
LA at a
since
bar
he got here.
bouncing around.
A
What
overboard.
could happen?
If you guys,
Yeah.
it might be good for him if you guys could take him home. His big wigging is getting a little out of hand.
I will say I love
yeah.
Seth. I love Seth. Seth is like so cool.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool, though. Okay.
Yeah, he seemed pretty
he's
cool.
kind of
no.
cool. No,
Brad
I
sucks,
know.
but Seth is pretty cool.
He was voted best dressed guy
Just in general, yeah.
In general,
in the video so far from the fans. So
I did like that poncho, dude. I was pretty jealous when he stood up and showed us
Well,
that
I will
poncho.
have to say that I agree with that. I'm gonna watch your channel.
I hope
Prime
you like
Jimm.
it. Thank you.
Dude,
All right.
It's a good channel. It's a good channel. I promise you. It's a good channel. Yeah.
I do work relatively hard on it.
And
he works pretty hard.
No, I love
I
it.
will
No,
say.
I'm sure fucking animating is a big fucking thing, man.
Yeah.
And
Dude,
Yeah,
just
yeah, it's
check out the
time-consuming
Inspector
for sure.
34 Gray House video if you really want to see it.
Oh yeah, I
online.
animated that as well. You want to see a
in
better
full,
quality animation.
Yeah, that one.
yeah.
yes.
Spent a long
Inspector-
time on that one, right?
Inspector 34, the Gray House. Yeah, that one took me about 6 months. The Inspector 34 is my
Hot damn.
main band, quote unquote, where I am the singer / songwriter.
Main squeeze.
Oh, and one more plug. I'm also in a band
animator.
called Dad Doxer with 3 X's. And we have an album that's coming out, I think, within the month. So keep an eye out for Dad Doxer.
okay.
It's
So-
interesting to say. Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
34.
so Jim, on Spotify, how many different bands are also called Dad Doxer?
Almost none, I would bet.
Oh, I hope it's like
great.
18.
It would be great if there was at least one, but I think we got a lock on that.
Nice.
Is it 2 X's?
Ridiculously named.
Got in early for that.
3
Yeah.
X's.
It's gotta be 3X.
Dad Doxer makes me
Gotta
think
be
of this
3Xs.
TikTok I saw earlier where this lady basically was like a news clip in a TikTok where this lady was talking about how her stepdad, had found her OnlyFans. And she found this out because he was a subscriber to it. And so Dad Doxer is making me think of like what you would become. This would be like her anti-hero name rather. Is Dad Doxer.
Yeah, Dad Doxer is some form of anti-hero for sure.
What's that phrase that they say? Every day, our life
Live,
is
laugh,
a little
love.
further from God or something.
Yeah, we do strafe. Yeah.
It's pretty true.
Something like that. Something like that.
Can I plug my Twitter real quick?
Yeah, let's get that address one more time.
You mean your ex?
One more time.
Your
Yeah.
Twix?
Oh my, no, it's Twitter. It's believe it or not, it's still twitter.com/x/gus.com/gus.com. Okay.
So everybody remember that? Write that one down.
Twitter.com/x/gus.com.
Yeah.
Links in the description,
No.
of course.
No, you got it wrong, Nate. You got it wrong, Nate.
One more time then.
Twitter.com/gus.x.x.
No com in there this time. That's good.
.com.
All right,
Okay,
all
there
right.
we go.
All right. The link is down there, guys.
The link is down.
The
there.
link
Yeah,
is
the
there.
link will be down there,
The
guys.
link will be
Don't
down
worry.
there. You just gotta click on it.
Just click on it
And,
and all the other pornbot spam links in the
Yeah,
chat.
I'm at Dave/A/V/E/.com. Twitter /X / Gallagher
Okay.
/ Gmail
Nice.
top X Twitter.
All right,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna search that. I'll follow
Man, you'll be surprised.
All the links are right
You're
down
gonna
there,
get
guys.
Surprise.
Well, that's been the album concept hour 4th anniversary show.
Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary! Hey!
Happy anniversary to you.
Yeah!
To you. For you. Cool, guys.
The album concept hour is Brad LeBaron, Dave Gallagher, and John Aker. Special thanks to King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard for the theme music. Join the discussion on our Discord, tweet to us at Album Concept Pod, or for everything else, go to Linktree/Flyover State Park. See you on Side B. This is Flyover State Park. You are clear to land.